from the StreamYard Studios on YouTube. This is Jeopnerdy, and here's your host, John DeMarco.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Jeopardy. Thank you for joining us, and welcome also to our co-host, Professor Brainy Specs.
Greetings, John. How are you tonight?
Good, thanks. Hope everyone in the chat and who's been joining us on the panel is doing well also. Say a quick hello to those who joined us. First was the Tokyo Trekker. Hey, greetings. Hello also to Vertebrae 5, Kafla. And Cinnabon is asking us to prepare for ultimate defeat. We'll see if his performance matches up to that. Quick hello also to Mike Richards. Glad you could join us. With us also tonight is everybody else I haven't covered yet. Oh, and Brad Wolf was just joining us a few minutes ago. So, and anyone who joins us after this, we're glad you can make it tonight. We have the link a few minutes ago. So, and anyone who, sorry, I get some audio there. But in any case, thank you, everyone. And we've got our first three contestants. If you'd like to be in any of the later rounds, you can go ahead and click that link that's pinned at the top of the chat. Greetings to our first three contestants.
Hello, world.
Greetings. Thaler on devices ready under your pillow there, Cinnabon. Be careful.
That sounds dangerous.
Welcome, everyone. And I'm not hearing everyone, I don't think.
You got me?
I can hear you.
I hear everybody but Cinnabon.
What? Can you hear me?
Barely.
No.
Yeah, you're
very, very
your
low.
volume's real low.
Interesting. Let me see.
Subspace interference from the Thaler on device.
I already feel cheated, by the way.
I thought it was the Planet Killer, but
You're obviously trying to make it so I lose.
I don't even think he can hear you, Cinnabon.
Well, making it so you lose. That's what me and Bert are here for.
Now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sounds good now.
yes.
Conspiracy.
Of course it is.
That's
All right,
a good
let's get
episode
this-
of season 1 of
let's get this game
TNG.
going.
And very
I'm
gory,
not
by the way.
Indeed.
It was that.
Cinnabon, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Why? I wasn't listening to you. I'm sorry.
That's what I thought.
Were you saying something to me? I didn't hear you if you did.
No, I'd never talk to you.
Good.
Mike Richards says you should check on your bunnies there, Cinnabon. They might be chewing the wires on your mic.
No, they're busy chewing the house. I demand to be called my proper name this week, too. I think I was a little bit disrespectful last week, yeah.
Okay, Bunny.
Whatever.
You got it, Bunny.
It's the first time I've laughed without excruciating pain.
First.
Yeah, that's a good thing, Senator.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, if you look at my avatar, that's kind of, I still kind of feel that way.
Doomed is right.
From the wonderful.
I'll just give up now.
Well,
Give
I'll go
up
down without a
and
fight.
save your honor for next week.
why was going to be the difference next week? You're still going to be destroyed.
I'm back even stronger. I'll be even stronger next week because I'll be I'll have another championship underneath my belt. Week number 35 or 21, whatever.
Somewhere between
Well,
there.
probably be paying you a visit.
And Brad Wolf is saying, "Congratulations, Tokyo. Glad you can laugh without too much pain."
This is true. Thank
Greetings,
you, Brad
Sherm.
Wolf.
Feeling like this audience is a little bit one-sided for Tokyo. Yeah, I think we should. I think Bird and I should automatically start with 5,000 points.
But Resolute says Romulans have no honor to save. So it's not,
That's
it's not
true.
all for him.
Well, there's some balance.
Play away.
I never said I was honorable. That's why I'm a Romulan.
So are we ready to get started with round 1?
Yes, please.
I'd
Are we
prefer to start with
playing?
round 3 and work our way back.
Rigged one? Gotcha.
Are we playing with buzzers or taking turns?
My lag is telling me that I cannot play with buzzers, unfortunately.
All right. I feel a disadvantage being last, but that's what champions do, I guess.
Well, you were the last one to pop up in StreamYard, so there you go.
We're both going second to Bird. Bird's going to
I see
destroy us
how it
all.
is. It's racism, I'm telling you.
It's anti-Klingon or anti-Bunny?
Both, probably. And anti-Asian. Wow. I can't believe it, Professor. It's terrible.
The trifecta.
How is it my fault? Well, I'm waiting.
Mr. President is laughing in the back room, so obviously he agrees with me.
Hey, does somebody have Star Trek going on in the background?
Probably Bird cheating. He's got every
No,
episode running on
right
different
now,
screens.
I turned off Star Trek today.
You have all 600 episodes playing, right? Or however many there are.
I'll admit I have at times I've had TNG playing in the background. Just because it's on all day long. I keep the Pluto channel, TNG Pluto channel on.
He's not Klingon. He's Borg. He's getting all
Paramount
that information at
Chill.
once.
John, I don't know if we're going to have a game tonight or not.
I'm ready.
I've been
I
ready.
said I was ready a while ago.
I'm ready.
I guess they're ready.
Well, are you ready, John?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, let's do it. Let's play Jeopnerdy. Okay.
Who's delaying the game now?
It's not me.
Day of the Doves, our first category.
Oh,
Nope.
Reused ship names. You get 2 episodes or movies. You say the name that was used more than once, not including the Enterprise. John's timeline of characters, where we're looking for the name from the picture.
I was expecting that to be the number $100 category, by the way, or the clue. The Enterprise. Anyway,
That was a little bit too
John's
obvious.
timeline of characters.
Character episode names. Each correct response will be the name of an episode that includes a character's name.
Oh,
And science fiction quotes, where you identify the movie or TV series that the quote is from.
what? It's not very Star Trek-like.
that's not going to be.
Feel cheated. I don't think we should. I think we should start over with a new board.
Maybe we should come back for round 2.
I guess they weren't ready after all.
I guess they were not.
Let's see what the other boards are first, and then we'll pick.
Yeah, right.
From what I'm hearing, the Senator and Bunny have conceded. So, Bird, you're the champion.
I am the champion
Rush you.
of the world.
Or we could play the game. Bird,
Let's do this.
you're first up.
I think we should start at the bottom.
Quoth the Klingon nevermore, says Brad Wolf.
Let's do
You want
let's
science
do
fiction?
science
first?
fiction quotes for 100.
500, he said.
100.
Daily Double.
Jaloja.
What? That's not even scientific.
That's the Orville.
Yes.
That's bullshit.
I never said it was scientific. I said it's
Oh.
from science fiction.
I see.
Awful.
Oh dear. All right, Senator.
Reuse ship names for 3.
The Immunity Syndrome and The Expanse.
What is the Intrepid?
That is correct.
The Enterprise.
Yes, Mr. President,
All right,
non-canon check for you.
Returning Ultimate Champion 5s is your turn.
That's right. We're gonna go with to John's timeline of characters for 500. I just need the character's name.
Yes,
Who is Robin Leffler?
you got it.
That's right.
That was a $500 question.
Boom. Bitches.
All right, Lamar. We'll get you.
Bird, it's your turn.
Let's do.
We've been challenged.
That would have been awesome. If that
Day
was
of
a
the
bit.
Dove for 500.
This red shirt from the landing party is later badly wounded during a sword fight, but he is rapidly healed by the entity that is pitting the Enterprise crew against the Klingons.
Pass.
Senator.
Pass.
Bunny.
I feel like this is a trick question. I should pass.
Who is unnamed?
Check out. Oh,
It was Johnson.
I'm glad I didn't guess.
Who
that.
is unnamed ND red shirt in the background?
Well, you wore a red shirt sometimes, right? So I thought this was a stupid trick question. I gave John too much credit for that one.
Senator, it's your turn.
Character episode names for 5.
A familiar face causes trouble by selling a love potion aboard the Enterprise.
What is Mud's Women?
That is incorrect.
Yeah.
Bunny.
This is TOS.
Possibly.
I will pass.
Bird.
What is I Mud?
That is also incorrect.
Sweet.
You're on the right track, but it was Mud's Passion from the animated series.
Yeah. Oh,
Damn
come
it.
on. Animated series is not canon, and I will die on that hill.
Well, on this show, it is canon.
Then I will die.
We could get a simple tailor to do the job for you if you like. All right, Bunny, it's your turn.
And
All
disarm will
right, so
start
we
the
need to
cap.
go with timeline of characters for 400. Daily double. Come on. Oh, shit. Who is Ensign Suitor?
That is correct.
Heck yeah.
Robert says you're already partway there, Tokyo.
Bird, it's your turn.
Let's do science fiction quotes for 200.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Man.
What is the Galaxy Quest?
You got it.
Senator.
Sci-fi
Your
quotes for
choice.
4.
No!
All right, Senator, you only have 100 points, but you can bet up to 500.
Crap, because I wanted 800. Let's go 500.
500 it is.
Beneath the surface lies the future.
Good.
What is the abyss?
That is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Sweet.
That is from Sequest DSV.
Ah,
I was gonna say, what's your underwater stream or show? But
All right,
good
Bunny.
point.
You got a big lead, and it's your turn.
We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna go with.
Champions never play it safe.
I know.
that's right.
We have to play it safe right now and go with science fiction quotes. No, never mind. That's stupid. We're gonna go with John's timeline of characters for 300. Who is Little Q?
That's right.
Little Q.
You too.
Lowercase q.
Yeah. Italic Q.
All right, Bird,
Strike
you
out.
got a lot of work to do to catch up, but it is your turn.
Let's do science fiction quotes for 300.
Nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Damn it.
For
Pass.
some reason, I think I know this one.
Senator.
It's not ringing a bell. Pass.
Not
Bunny.
guessing. Pass. Pass.
That was,
Was it
from
Starship
Alien.
Troopers? It was Alien.
Aliens.
That wasn't Starship Troopers. I was thinking that, but that's not Starship Troopers. And the game is over. Oh. The board
I
disappeared.
never saw Aliens. I don't know.
Wow. Never saw Aliens. That's incredible.
It's a horror movie.
All right.
Yeah.
Senator, it's your turn.
I am definitely doomed. Let's continue my self slaughter with reused Starship names for 500.
The Menagerie Part 1 and the motion picture.
Oh, it's easy. That's the Enterprise.
Oh, so what is the Columbia?
That is correct.
What?
Nicely done.
All right. Returning Ultimate Champion 5, otherwise known as Bunny, it's your turn.
All right. We have to go with something different. Otherwise, you're going to accuse me of cheating. So I'm going to go with science fiction quotes for 500.
Nobody's going to accuse you of cheating. You're kicking ass.
No matter where you go, there you are.
What? That is from something. That was probably on TV once. Does anybody else know? Should I be worried? I will pass.
Like they're going to tell you. Bird.
It could have scared me into guessing.
Pass.
Senator.
What is Star Trek?
That is incorrect, unfortunately.
Awesome. My strategy is working.
It's from The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension.
What the hell is that?
Nobody would
I haven't
get
even
that.
heard of that.
Is that even a real thing?
It is a real thing.
It is indeed a real thing.
And nobody would have gotten that anyway.
Nobody did get that. But Bird, it's your turn.
Okay.
I feel like that was just John bullying us.
Mr. President and Resolute Germ are talking smack in the back.
Let's do
Yes, they are.
character episode names for 300.
Gowron appears, but Worf is nowhere to be seen.
Uh-oh. Wait.
One verse Klingon question.
What is the House of Quark?
There you go.
Oh man.
Senator, it's your board.
Reuse ship names for 4.
The Ultimate Commuter and Tin Man.
The other 2 ships. What was the other ship in Ultimate Computer?
You tell us.
Pass.
Enterprise.
It's not the Enterprise.
Bunny.
Not that easy.
I don't know. Fast.
Bird.
It's the Galaxy class, wasn't it? Pass.
That was the Hood.
The Hood.
Bunny. It's your turn.
Go. We have to block some of these big ones so no one can get double points. So I think we're gonna go with 400 for character name episode characters, character episode names. That's the one.
A woman pretends to be an escaped slave, but she is actually working for the Xindi reptilians.
What? What is starts with a oh my god, it's a stupid. What is Regine?
That is correct.
Yeah. It's the only episode I remember of that show because that chick was kind of hot. And Hoshi wasn't in it.
Hail
so
Erevik Sonder.
no Hoshi.
Nice.
Well done.
Thank you.
Bird. Your turn.
Jesus. Character episode names for 200.
Janeway takes on the role of Queen Arachnia.
What is Bride of Chaotica?
That's correct.
Damn.
Senator.
I have 0 chance. Bunny's right. I probably should have quit before I tried. Reuse ship names for 2.
Second Sight and Message in a Bottle.
What is the Prometheus?
That's correct.
It is not the Enterprise.
It's true.
You're right.
All right.
Prometheus is not the Enterprise. Bunny, it's your turn.
I have no shot at getting this answer, but we have to block the 400. So Day of the Dove.
400.
Yep.
With time running out, Kirk decides to use this risky option to reach the Klingons.
Wait, what? I mean,
I'm done. Done.
I want to say it, but it doesn't seem like something you should say on YouTube. What just kidnapped his wife?
That's not what I mean. Let me clarify. I'll give you one more chance to answer. There's something that will get him to the Klingons much faster than he normally would be able to get there.
Oh, well, I'll just pass then.
Bird.
Okay.
What is intra-ship beaming?
That's correct.
There you go.
That's it.
I like the kidnap his wife answer better, though.
And Bird, it's your turn.
Let's finish off character episode names.
Riker is offered the power of the Q.
Oh shit, there's too many.
But there's only one. It's right.
This is $100 question.
It's easy.
What is Cupid?
I'm afraid not.
Son of a bitch.
Senator.
What is Deja Q?
That is incorrect as well.
Son of a.
Funny.
This one's harder than I thought.
What is it, IQ?
Nope. That's actually a book.
Is it Q
nice try.
less?
It's Hide and Q.
IDQ.
God damn it.
Q less
There's
was
an I in
DS5.
that. That's why. I just missed all the other letters.
Those letters were important, though. All right, Senator, it's your turn.
Day of the Dove for 3.
Scotty discovers that the Enterprise's armory has been filled with ancient weapons, and he appropriates this type of sword for himself.
What is a cutlass?
Well, he refers to it by a different name. So I guess that's a mark that is incorrect.
Bunny?
It was a shit. It was a claymore.
That's correct.
Sweet. I don't even like that show. Be ashamed. Hang your head in shame. All right.
Bunny?
Let's go with is it my turn? It is, right? Yeah.
Yes, it is your turn. Pay attention.
We're gonna go with you know what? I don't want reused ship names because I know it's not gonna be Enterprise. So we're gonna go with Day of the Dove for 200.
Chekhov claims that the Klingons killed this brother of his, which is quite a surprise to Sulu since he knows Chekhov is an only child.
So you want the brother's name?
Yes.
Now, who is Pieter?
That's right.
Getting horrible lag tonight. All right, Bird.
Do John's timeline of characters for 200. Oh shit. Who is damn it, I forgot.
Remember the name on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll know on Tuesday. I know the C, but pass.
Senator.
Who's Captain Harriman?
That is correct.
All right, Senator, your turn.
Characters. Who is the canon Nurse Chapel?
That is correct.
Bunny?
Ship names for no, that's gonna be a hard one. I feel like it's just gonna be some like ridiculous question I'm gonna trip up on. So we have to go with Day of the Dove for 100.
The Enterprise and the battlecruiser commanded by this Klingon both respond to distress calls that turn out to be fake.
Who is Kang?
That is
Knew it was
correct.
going to be Kang. Son of a reach.
That's right.
That was a good bet.
Nomination 4,000.
All right, Bird, you get the last clue.
A Tholian web and the search.
What is the Defiant?
That's correct.
Damn it. See, I would have said the Enterprise.
Is that the warning bell that I won?
No. It just means the round is over, and we're going to final Jeopnerdy.
That's where I won.
Awesome.
And
Ensure our victory.
Let me put into the private chat the Cosmo Buzz Playroom, and let's reveal our final Jeopnerdy category.
The Savage Curtain.
The hell is that?
Well, fortunately, each final Jeopardy clue tonight comes with a video clip to help you out.
Indeed.
Oh, it's Abe Lincoln's going to give us a clue. So let's see. Bird's maximum you can get is 3,200. So we will.
Yeah, you're good at math. Okay, we know.
Go for 800 and get it wrong, Bunny, so we can play a tiebreaker.
My Asian powers, I have to show them off every now and then. Bird, give me a break.
And I'm seeing somebody named Game Over. I'm not sure who that is.
Maybe we'll play it.
I see. I think I know who Champion is. Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna play.
So if you could enter how much you'd like to bet, please.
You know, we're gonna go 800. So if I get it wrong and Bird gets it right, we'll have to actually do a sudden death game, since we haven't seen that yet.
I'm afraid, Bird, you can't bet that amount.
Right, am I right? So yeah, 800, 3,200. Yeah, okay. Just making sure that I didn't screw myself.
Everybody happy with their bet amounts?
Yep.
Yes.
Bird?
Not particularly, but I have to do it.
All right. So let me go ahead and enter these amounts.
Tell us something easy there, Abe.
All right, let's reveal the final Jeopnerdy clue.
As per their examination of good and evil, the Excalbians recreated this 21st century military leader.
History tends to exaggerate. I suggest we call a halt to this at once and see if we can't find some way out of our difficulties.
Contestants, you have 30 seconds. Kapla! Okay, let me go ahead and enter your responses into the game board. And if you could stop typing, please.
I wasn't typing.
Yes, you were.
I didn't make sure that my answer was all the way complete.
Oh, sure.
It's necessary information at the end.
I'm not sure of that, but yeah.
Better be right, or I'm going to be very angry. And
all right, let's see how y'all did. Senator, you had 500 points going into Final Jeopardy. Let's see how you did. Your response was?
Sweet.
Colonel Green, which is correct.
All right. I feel good now.
Yes. You bet 500, giving you 1,000. Let's see how that turns out for you. Bird, you entered Final Jeopardy with 1,600 points, and your response was?
You got Green. Very nice.
And you bet 1,600, giving you 3,200.
Unfortunately.
And Bunny.
The bad
you
news.
Had, yes.
He also got green.
You had 4,000 points. 4,000 points. Let's see what your response was.
Colonel Green is correct, of course.
Sweet.
And you indeed bet 800, giving you 4,800 points. And Bunny, you are the returning Ultimate Champion 5. Indeed.
Right. It should be 8,000 because I just wanted to make it the sudden death thing, but I would have bet it all. So we'll count that as an 8,000 point win.
No, we
Destroying
don't.
everybody else.
I'm sorry. No, we don't.
You were
Fine.
doing so well in the math a minute ago.
Power of math, people. Must be that new math.
I
Well, it's a
hope
good
you
game,
use
everyone.
your winnings to buy more lottery tickets. It was very compelling today.
I was putting codes in. I found one more winning $1 ticket. So $51.
Nice. Thank you, guys. I enjoyed the game as always.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bird.
Thanks for the
Take
game,
care.
guys.
And
thank you,
Bird,
Senator.
no.
Yeah.
You could not bet 16,000. I'm sorry.
It's a zero. What is a zero? Doesn't even have it.
And a comma
Well, I just used the comma to
after
make it
the
easier
6.
to read. I just wanted you to see that there was a zero.
Simple typo, Professor. I don't know why you have to make it into a big conspiracy all the time.
Two typos with the comma.
That was for your benefit, not mine.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you keep trying to convince me of that, Bird.
Good luck, Mr. President. Resolute. I softened them up for you.
Would you like to defend your title in round 2?
Do I get to, or is there more people?
Yeah, we have 2 people backstage, so that will work out if you want to. You can hang around for another round.
All right, let's do this. If somebody else comes up, I can drop off though, and then come back to dominate round 3.
Hello.
Welcome, Mr. President.
I don't know whether to participate in this round or wait for round 3 to see if Bunny and the senator can come back. What do you guys reckon?
I hear terror and fear in your voice right now.
no terror and fear, Bunny. I just love the banter between all 3 of us. But
Petrified with fear. I understand.
By the way, I don't know if you saw it in the chat, but do you want a carrot or a lettuce for your last one?
I don't read the chat during the game because I cannot be accused of cheating.
You can't multitask? You're not a real champion then?
A real champion that has no distractions is just laser focused on the prize.
Okay, fair enough.
100% tunnel vision.
Just imagine me going, Bunny want a cricket, Bunny want a carrot, Bunny want a lettuce. It's like Polly want a cricket.
Feeling like I'm being teamed up on at this point, and I might have to leave in protest.
So I guess before I make my decision about whether to play in this round or wait for round 3, and no offense, Resolute June, I'd like to play against you as well, but I can't play against everyone. Bunny, is it likely that you'll have time to come back for round 3 if there's no other new people that haven't played yet wanting to play in round 3?
We could play a 4-player game, right?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, and that's why I don't know if Bird saw my chat, but Bird, if you're watching, the only reason when I mentioned Senator and Cinnabon, the only reason I didn't mention you is because I remembered that you don't like 4-player rounds, so I didn't mean to single you out. Anyway, I guess I'll play round 2 and then see what happens, and hopefully I can join in round 3. And hi, Resolute. I hope you weren't offended by anything I said.
No, not particularly.
That's
I've insulted your homeland more than enough.
Fair enough.
There's no need to sit there and just cry and eat humble pie, Tokyo. You can come back up and try to redeem yourself against the ultimate champion, the 29-week champion.
We don't have to wait for round 3. We could potentially do a 4-player round now, depending on if that's agreeable to our gracious hosts.
Greetings, Orville Nation. Glad you could join us tonight.
Welcome, PJ.
All right, PJ.
Greetings,
I hope,
organization.
I hope my comments in the chat weren't too distracting, but there's so many times when I literally laughed out loud. I definitely wanted to join in. There's so many funny comments.
Just a reminder, if anyone wants to play in round 3 after this one, just go ahead and click on that link at the top of the chat. Anyone's welcome.
Do we have a
Indeed.
minute? Can I take a quick pee break?
Yes, you can go with Georgia. That's fine.
Awesome. I'll be right back, guys.
I like the
Don't conspire while I'm gone, by the way.
I should save this until Bunny comes back, but I did think it was ironic that he accused you, John, of making a conspiracy out of everything when he's usually the one doing it. Anyway, a nice reference to George, John. Oh, while we're waiting for Bunny to return, and Professor, was the when you said maybe it's the new math, were you where's my tongue tied tonight? Were you referencing the Tommy Lahar song, New Math?
I'm sorry, the what?
Tom, I might be pronouncing his name wrong. The Tom Lear song, New Math. It was
I don't know what that is.
Oh, so you weren't referencing it, obviously. There was
I'm referring to how they're teaching math now. It's different than they used to teach it in school.
Yeah.
In schools.
Yeah, because there was he's passed away now, sadly, but there was a Jewish comedian called Tom Lehrer, and he was also a mathematician, and he objected to the way they must have had a change in math teaching back then as well, around the 60s, I believe, and he made a whole song about new math. So I don't know if it's the same change, if your change is referring to a recent change, but they must have changed curriculum back then as well. So I thought you were referencing that song. Anyway.
This change was probably about 20 years ago.
Okay. Sorry, I'm probably rambling too much. But yeah.
Nah, not at all.
But if
I've returned, by the way.
Sorry?
I've returned.
Oh, you're back. You're back.
Thanks for the warning, Bunny.
You're welcome. The ladder is unencumbered and ready to go.
All right, Bunny's ready to go. Mr. President, Resolute, are you ready?
Sure, why not?
I'll just say quickly, Jeff, if you have a chance to search for that song on YouTube, I think you'll get a real kick out of it.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Well, if we're all ready, John, are you ready?
Ready to go. Don't do it.
Let's play Jeopnerdy.
I'm nervous. It's gonna be some weird categories. Here we go. Asians. What? Why?
Flashback.
Asian episode.
What?
Reuse ship names.
All Enterprise.
Oh, I'm glad reuse ship names is still in this round. That's cool.
John's timeline of characters.
Yeah.
It's my category.
Oh no, I hope my question's theme. Sorry.
Vessel episode names.
Uh-oh.
And more science fiction quotes.
Cool.
Good.
And the senators in the back saying, of course, I should have waited till game 2.
Get your pants. We said to come back up.
I can't believe
Okay, buddy.
I can't believe in the last round none of you got hide and Q. It was so easy. And
I know, that was easy.
And
I'm
I
so
guess,
offended by
Yeah, but it's a
everyone
dumb
passing on
episode,
aliens.
so nobody remembers that episode name.
and
Except
I, and
I
I
kind of
guess,
liked it.
Aryan.
and I guessed Sequest real easily too. Anyway,
All right,
stop
Bunny, as
bragging now.
returning champion,
All right,
or
we're
is
gonna
that
play
the
it safe.
returning ultimate champion?
Yeah, play it safe in the beginning here and go with timeline of characters for 500. Oh, come on. That was
Playing it safe.
What?
He's playing it safe, folks.
Indeed.
He went to 500.
DS9, obviously. It's the one where he had to make it's the one from Pale Moonlight where he had to make the stupid hollow program, I'm pretty sure. They sold him the
He wasn't
ride.
stupid.
I don't remember his name. Probably giving a lot of information away. I probably don't need to. So I'm going to go ahead and choose at this point and see what happens.
Mr. President.
In spite of all the information that Bunny just gave away, I still can't remember the name, but so pass.
I could have been lying.
Sure.
I know you could have been.
I'll pass too.
His name was Grathon Tolar.
Was I right about the episode?
You were right. You had everything except his name.
And no, the Enterprise wasn't in that episode. All right, Mr. President, it's your turn.
Now, the timeline of characters, John, usually when you do a timeline of characters, you have to give the episode name of that, but with that picture in it. But is this like the last round where you just give the name and that's it?
Yeah, I just need the name of the character.
Yeah, the name of the character, I mean. Okay, I'll go timeline of characters 3, please.
300.
Moving in on my category, man.
You don't own it. It was Dr. Tolian Soren.
That is correct.
And
And
there's no need to boo, Bunny. Do you need more reasons?
It's necessary to boo. I'm sorry.
And Mr. President is in the lead. And Germ, it's your turn. You can take the lead.
Fiction quotes 500.
Glatu Barada Nikto.
Get out of here.
What is the day there stood still?
What?
Nicely done.
Are you shitting me?
Bunny, do you need some more lettuce to calm yourself down?
That's just not right.
Bunny, you can redeem yourself here. You can get tied for the lead.
Asians for 500.
Oh,
I don't have a category called Asians.
Flashback for 500.
Janeway is surprised to learn that Tuvok served under Sulu's command since she thought the Vulcan's first assignment had been on this starship.
It's on your first starship. Trying to play that seed in my head, but it's failing me. Oh no, the VHS tape in my head has just gotten stuck. This is terrible.
Go into your,
what was it called?
Your mind palace. Go into your mind palace.
I can't miss this one. All right, pass.
Mr. President.
Pass, sorry. I can't
Sure.
do it.
Pass.
That was the Wyoming.
Thank God nobody else knew. All right. We're safe with 0.
The commanding
And
zero.
in last place.
You just have to wait for everybody else to fail. And we're
So
okay.
I should have just thought of Chinese hunting trips and then it would come to mind.
Hey, now.
Mr. President.
I like to creep up from behind.
No comment on that one. Mr. President.
Yeah, I kind of stepped in that one. For the ladies, I guess. And the guys.
Reuse ship names for 2, please.
For 200.
The Doomsday Machine and Waltz.
Oh, I'm knowing myself. I'm annoyed at myself. What is the Exeter?
That is incorrect.
Germ.
Pass.
Bunny.
I do not know. Wait. I might know this one, depending on what series Walt's. Because that timer's going way too fast. Intrepid. Was it Intrepid? That would have been my guess. All
It
right,
was not. It was the Constellation.
How did you not know the constellation?
I don't
Yeah.
because all I can focus on with that episode is Captain Grab My Head and Scream. Grab My Head and Scream. Excuse me.
Censor speaks for the character, Bunny.
They say
400
there's no
sci-fi
devil
quotes.
gem. I'm sorry, Germ.
400 sci-fi quotes.
A person is smart. People are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals, and you know it.
What is Men in Black?
That is correct.
Damn it.
I may not know shit about Star Trek,
Yeah.
but I know a lot
This
about
is
everything
not
else.
fair.
Well done, Resort.
Yes, well done.
Ah,
Bunny, you can get on the board. It's your turn.
yeah, we have to go big. Or maybe we should start playing smart. No, that's not. It's not our way. We need one of the 500. So let's go with. Since we haven't done anything in the episode names yet, we'll do that one. 500 vessels name episodes. What?
7 modifies her alcove to serve as a cortical processing subunit, and she gets more than she bargained for.
What is the Raven?
That is incorrect.
Shit.
Mr. President.
Pass, sorry.
Germ.
Pass.
I know the episode, but I don't
That was the Voyager conspiracy.
Oh, that's right.
I knew it was conspiracy, but I thought the title was slightly different.
Oh man.
And JRC 99 Us knew that one.
Well, now you tell me.
Welcome.
I mean, you could let
Welcome.
us know beforehand before I may have fooled myself and said the Raven. What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly, Senator. NCC 1071. What? Exactly. Mr. President, it's your turn.
I've got some catching up to do.
He says with 400 points. Shut up. I want to hear it.
Well, too bad you're hearing it.
I will
Deal with it.
Flashback for 3, please.
Which one? I'm sorry.
Flashback for 3.
Agents
Flashback.
for 3.
Captain Sulu encounters Kang while trying to cross this nebula.
Oh, this one's easy.
What's the name of the nebula? I know the name of the moon, but what's the name of the nebula?
The Janeway Nebula.
Pass.
Germ.
Pass.
What is the Azure
Funny.
Nebula?
That's correct.
That's right.
Well done.
I know my Asian episodes. Watch out.
Well done, Bunny.
All right, we're almost back in the green. All right.
Germ.
We
Germ.
need to go
Germ.
with flashback. Oh, it's Germ's turn?
Quotes.
Shit.
Yeah,
300.
it's Germ's turn. I'm sorry. Sci-fi
300
quotes.
quotes. Yeah.
Its origin and purpose still a total mystery.
What is every sci-fi movie ever made?
Yeah. That's a very, very broad one, but I think I know what you're talking about. What is Stargate?
That's incorrect.
Bunny.
I have no idea. We shall pass.
Mr. President.
I shall pass.
You shall
No
not
one
pass.
knew. Let me answer this one. No one knew 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Never seen it.
Well, they've said it so many times in so many different things. It's just guessing what you guys picked.
I didn't know it, and I knew it. I mean, I didn't see the clues or the answers beforehand, and
Yeah, but there's too many
I got
possible
I
right
got
answers.
it I got it sent to me, and I saw the clue, and I went, "Oh, 2001: A Space Odyssey." That's what it was.
Well, I wasn't aware that exact point had been used in anything else.
I
A lot of other things.
I have to confess, I've only seen snippets of that movie. I've never seen the whole thing, and I know that's shameful, and it's on my list to watch. So,
Okay, Bunny, you can get into positive territory.
That's right.
It's your turn.
We're going to with timeline of characters for 400.
oh, why am I not using that category?
Daily
Sorry.
Double. Come on. Oh, man. Oh,
That's it.
God. Admiral. Hey, stretchy man. I'm sorry, Admiral. What's his face won't be joining us tonight. What was his name? We pulled his face off. Come on. No. Pass.
Mr. President.
It was Admiral Dougherty.
Damn
That's
it.
correct.
Does it matter that I might have got the exact grade of Admiral incorrect?
As long as you got his name, that's what I was looking for.
Okay. I couldn't quite see the number of pips on his
Yeah, Admiral's fine.
cool.
You didn't even have to have Admiral, in my opinion. But
Okay.
Brad Wolf, I was experiencing some lag, but it's much, much better now. I know, Indy, I don't know if you're still having lag or not. Am I lagging to anyone else?
I hadn't
No.
noticed.
Not
No.
up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All
I've
right.
seen John lag once, but I haven't seen anyone else lag. Anyway,
All right, Mr. President, it's your turn.
is it? No, because I just answered Dougherty.
That wasn't your
But
question.
that was Bunny's question. He passed.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
I'm,
your
no,
turn.
totally
I'm
Resolute turn.
I'm a bit sleep deprived. Sorry.
Reuse ship names for 500.
No. You see
Mr. President's turn. It's right on the screen. Just look at the screen. It says Mr.
Sorry.
President's turn.
Sorry, guys.
Pretty sure that's what you said.
200, please.
Which
sorry.
category?
Sorry, I'm sleep deprived, so I'm acting more like President Biden than the Federation president. Oh, that might be out of line, but 200 for characters, please.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because I want to. Who is Lieutenant Seven?
That is correct.
See, of course you get the easy one.
I'm allowed to use whatever
Totally
strategy.
stealing 400 points away from me. It's terrible.
I'm allowed to employ
Can't believe it.
any strategy I wish, Bunny. Quiet down and eat your carrot.
Let's go 200 for sci-fi quotes.
Before we do that, I want to agree with Brad Wolf in the chat. He says, Mr. President, you are far too coherent to be a Biden tonight.
I tend to agree.
Okay. All right, Germ. Sci-fi quotes for 2.
Punch. Welcome to Earth.
What is Independence Day?
That's correct.
This game is stupid, by the way. I don't like it.
Bunny.
You think it's stupid.
Returning Ultimate Champion 5, it is your turn. I don't think you're going to be champion for long, but
Keep digging that hole, Bunny
No.
boy. Keep digging that hole.
No, we're gonna actually switch strategies here and actually try and win some points by going with reuse ship names for 500. You thought I was gonna say 100, but we're going big.
The Omega Glory, and you are cordially invited.
Come on.
where are we going? Where are we going?
Damn it. I don't know. gonna be some stupid answer. I'm gonna know once you say it. I'm gonna be angry. But at least you can't get 1,000 points.
Mr. President.
So that's okay.
Can't remember which episode the American Glory was, and I've only seen you were cordially invited once, so pass.
Sure.
Pass.
Yes.
That was the Exeter.
Ah, I guess the Exeter for so many other things. Never mind.
Mr. President, it's your turn.
Sorry
for taking so long to figure out what
You're okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go flashback for 4.
No.
Yes.
Tuvok's memories must have been mixed up, since he recalls the death of this crew member who could be seen still alive at the end of
No.
Star Trek.
Oh, it was ranked, but his name was Beltane. Is that acceptable? I can't hear anyone.
It's like
What's
we
happened?
lost some.
Lag. Hang on. I lagged down. Am I back? Hello?
I can hear you now. Yeah, I lagged for a second as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lagging like crazy at the moment.
I answered it. Can I try again? even
Yeah, I
though
heard
the-
you. I heard you start to answer, Mr. President. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay, I heard you. I heard you start to answer, but
Oh, what? Yeah. His name was Beltane.
I'm sorry, it lagged right when you said that again. Yeah, there you go.
Beltane.
Yeah, it sounds good. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Beltane.
This is good.
Or did you say that 6 more times, please?
Beltane. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Although,
and Mr. President, you took the lead.
Hang on a second. I genuinely thought his name began with B for Bravo. Not
Oh, haha. So we need to
forfeit the point.
give you negative 900 points
At least I'm honest. I'm very honest with this stuff.
for not admitting it fast enough.
Maybe we'll give you negative 9,000 points, Bunny.
I'm just trying to help. I don't know why you have to lash out like that.
Yeah, you're really in there.
You're totally lagging out.
I don't
Calm
know
down.
I don't know why the internet's so bad. Anyway.
I'm not sure if it's lagging now.
Can you hear me?
It was
Barely. Now I
can.
There we go.
Shall we all leave StreamYards and go back in and see if it helps?
I can't leave. It seems like
Seems
a trap.
Seems to be fine at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I
We
promise.
can try to
it's not a
continue.
trap.
If
Okay.
yeah, if you can hear me 100 for only category that I've picked.
Sci-fi quotes for 100.
Quotes.
Your vessel names.
To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Really?
Well, here's the $100 question.
I don't
Orville.
know. What is Star Trek?
It's track.
I think you got
I'm
it.
sorry.
Very good, Jern. Very good. All right, Bunny. You're still in negative territory, but you can.
Want to be. We're getting back to 0 with.
We're lagging again.
We're
Can I
taking
leave
away.
and then reconnect?
We're going with characters for 100, just take this away from Mr. President and deny him his question. That is who is Kang.
That is correct.
Congratulations, you've achieved 0 score.
Exactly. I told you.
Mr. President,
All
you
according
can
to plan.
retake the lead.
With reuse ship names for 3.
Obsession and Generations.
What is the
So I can
Did
say
you
that
hear
again,
me?
please.
What is the USS Farragut?
Correct.
What is the Farragut?
Yeah, we got it.
You got it. You got it.
Okay. Cool.
Well, I'm sorry to say this, Germ, but you're going to have to pick a new category.
Damn. Vessel episode names 100.
Thomas Riker turns up on Deep Space Nine.
Oh, crap. I know it has to do with that, but pass.
What is the Defiant?
Bunny.
What is Defiant?
That's correct.
Right.
And Bunny. You're in control of the board.
Go with, it's, let's see. Where's the Daily Double? We have to go with Vessel episodes for 300. No, 400.
You got 300.
Fine. 300.
Tucker and
Yeah,
Reed
I
bond while facing their impending deaths.
What is Shuttle Pod 1?
You got it.
I'm glad you called it vessel episode names, not ship episode names, because then I would have objected on the technicality.
Indeed.
Very thorough.
Mr. President, your turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna go vessel episode names for 4. I might regret it, but I'm gonna try.
Riker should have known that serving on an Oberth wouldn't end well.
Teehee.
Okay. Pass. I regret
Germ.
picking.
Pass.
Bunny.
What is the Pegasus?
That's it.
I forgot the Pegasus when I heard birth. Well done, Bunny.
Thank you. It's all part of the plan to come back and destroy you.
Germ.
Nice.
It's your turn.
Vessels 200.
Captain Kirk seems to have gone rogue when he orders the Enterprise into the neutral zone.
What is the Enterprise incident?
That is correct.
Dang it. I needed that one.
Bunny?
I'm shit at this reused one because it's always the Enterprise, and for some reason you say it's wrong.
Other than the Enterprise.
I don't see that on the board anywhere, do you? We're gonna go with
Doesn't have to be.
Flagno. We're gonna go with so conflicted.
I don't have
Should we
I don't
play
have a
safe?
category called
Or do we go big with the 4? All right, fine. Reduce ship names for 400. We have to block the double at least. Awesome. You're betting it all.
All right, Bunny.
1100.
Made a true
Go.
daily double. 1,100.
Please be easy.
The Ultimate Computer and Redemption Part 2.
It's the Enterprise, damn it. All right, what's the Enterprise? And they had the Intrepid, they had the other one, and the other one, that other one. What was Riker commanding? He was on that one ship. What is the Enterprise?
It was, in fact, the ship that Riker was commanding, which was named the Excalibur.
That's what it was. Excalibur. I knew it started with an E. Like the Enterprise.
Mr. President, you have a slight lead. It's your turn.
These games crack me right up. Sorry for cutting you off, Jeff.
You're fine.
Flashback for 200, please.
This officer remarks that she wishes she had thought of bringing tea to the captain when she was Tuvok's age.
It was Captain Catherine Janeway.
That is incorrect.
Sure.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of when she said, "You never brought me tea." Sorry. Pa.
I know the character, but I don't know the name. Pass.
Bunny.
It was Commander Rand.
That's correct.
Yeah, well done, buddy.
Had to get back on the board. That's right, boys. We're coming back for Final Jeopardy.
And Germ, you have a slight lead now. It's your turn.
Flashback 100. I left your favorite category for you, Bunny Boy.
Man, it's not Complete
While
sabotage.
attempting to uncover a repressed memory, Tuvok leads Janeway through his experiences on this starship.
That's the easiest question ever, but it is the 100 one. Jeremy, you there? I think he's landing.
yeah. No, it's just why isn't it coming? I can see the word that just doesn't go to my damn mouth.
Starts with an E like the Enterprise.
Bunny.
Where's the Excelsior?
That's the one.
Not the Excalibur.
I couldn't get past the X. I just wanted to say it.
All right, Bunny. This is your clue.
No. The Enterprise.
It's
The Wounded and the Stunning First Contact.
Oh man, what was that stupid ship called? The
It's easy, Bunny. You know.
This is O'Brien's ship, captain's ship. And it was called.
Think of the movie more than the.
Oh, the Sutherland, right? What is the Sutherland?
That is
No, that was the ship Data commanded in that stupid fleet from the last question.
Mr. President. Mr. President.
No.
You got this wrong. What is the Phoenix?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Damn it. That last question tripped me up. That's not fair.
All right.
So we have a tied game.
We have a tie game going into Final Jeopardy. And let's find out what our Final Jeopardy category is.
Colonel Green.
So if you have tie points at this point, you have to bet it all. Apparently, that's weird. I don't know why they made that.
That is incorrect, Bunny, and you know it. I put the link to Cosmo Buzz into the private chat.
Can we have a slight break because I need to push myself up in the chair? Is that okay?
It's fine.
Every second minus 500 points.
Hey, we gave you a Georgia break.
We'll start the clock right now. 1.
Okay, what is it gonna take to make sure Bunny doesn't beat me?
You're betting it all. 200 points. You have to do it. You should probably do the same. I think we should all get 0 points, or we all win.
That makes no sense.
Yes, because if we all get the answer correct, we get a collective team win against a house.
No.
That's not how Jeopardy works. Sorry.
I think it is. We need to recheck the rule book. Someone call Alex Trebek.
That would be rather difficult.
That would be extraordinarily difficult.
Get the Ouija board out. We need some answers.
And by the way, if there's anyone who'd like to try out in round 3, go ahead and click that link that's pinned at the top of the chat.
Yes. Get the non-rigged board after this one. They just had to bring the champion down.
Non-rigged board.
Filled with easy questions. It'll always be, what is the Enterprise?
Nearly dead, guys. Apologies.
You're okay.
See, and the Romulan senator actually agreed with me that one answer was the Enterprise. So I believe you owe me several thousand points, Professor.
Actually, that was in a different category.
Are you sure?
I am sure of that.
I don't know. I'm not sure. That was at 9:08 my time.
Well,
so.
if you're not sure, then why are you telling me to give you points?
We'll have to run the tape back and get an instant replay on that one.
Okay. Let's see. Do you see me in the room, Professor?
I do indeed. I do indeed.
Okay. Are you ready for me to enter my bit?
Please do.
Okay.
Okay. Are you all satisfied with your bet amounts?
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
No, because I'd like to bet more than that, but
well, I'm sorry.
Jeff won't let me.
I'm sorry. That's them the rules.
He means, are you satisfied with your bits within the constraints of the rules, Bunny? Do I need to translate what most people say into bunny language so that you can...
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay, your bet amounts are entered, and let's reveal the clue.
A historical recording of the real Colonel Green appears in this episode.
In the shadow of this incalculable devastation, we
I don't even
find
need to hear
ourselves
it.
facing
I'll
a
answer
colossal
now.
challenge. There's an
I'm
entire
so annoyed
world
with
to
my bit
rebuild.
now.
You have 30 seconds, contestants.
I forgot it was a video.
Episode. Shit. It could be 2 different words.
So annoyed with my bit. Entered in there. And it was a young Cannon series.
All right, let me enter and stop typing, please.
Sorry, I had to sign the answer to make sure that you entered in my answer, not someone else's.
Okay. Let me enter your answers into the board.
I think I screwed this up royally.
Oh, find out, Germ. All right, let's see how y'all did. Returning Ultimate Champion 5, you had 200 points going into Final Jeopnerdy. Let's find out what your response was.
What is Terra Nova or Prime? Well, unfortunately, those are both incorrect.
And see how much you bet.
Shit.
You bet it all, taking you back down to 0.
I object.
Resolute, you had 2,500 points. And let's see what your response was.
Incorrect, unfortunately.
See, I think everybody thinks that.
And let's see how much you bet. 2,000, giving you 500 points. Let's see if that worked out for you. And Mr. President, you also had 2,500 points. Let's find out what your response was.
See?
Yep, and it was actually the episode just before that, which was called Demons.
No.
Let's see how much you bet, Mr. President. 0.
0.
Making you the champion.
Yay! I regretted my bid amount, but now
Ooh. You can't bet 0. You have to bet at least 2,500 points.
the rules say you can beat 0. It's a strategy.
Indeed.
Yes, and it worked.
Indeed.
It's not how champions. That's not
Bunny's
how
just a
champions
sore loser.
bet. Champions have to bet all their
I
points.
would agree. Can't one of you
Now we've put an
congratulate
asterisk.
me a
next to your
little?
name. Sorry. But you're a champion asterisk.
Oh well, you're entitled to your opinion.
That's how it
I'm
goes.
happy
Sorry.
with my performance.
We can't give you the title of 92-week champion. I still have that one.
I don't want the title. I'm happy
I-
to be the president until the next election.
Going for 179 straight weeks.
Have fun with
Just
that.
keep making that number bigger and bigger. Just
Mhm.
keep going, Mr. Bunny.
Whatever. I feel so cheated that round. That was very
Would you
difficult.
Would
I
you
didn't
like
like
some
it.
more carrot and lettuce to soothe your loss?
Not fair. Not fair.
It was
That's why
all
they wanted
fair.
me to stay to
It was
defend my
completely
championship.
100% fair.
They said, stay on so you can be made a fool of. And the library wins again. Damn it.
What if you got against libraries?
It's
fire
not
hazards.
libraries. It's not libraries he has a problem with.
They're clearly fire hazards. They're all over the city, just filled with kindling. It's gonna start a giant fire one of these days.
You're so funny, buddy. Yeah.
Good night, Indy Tiger.
Oh, hi, Andy. Good night.
We are going to play one more game, Indy Tiger. Hopefully you heard that.
Looks
Yeah,
like we
someone
have
come
the,
up and avenge me.
as we have, well, the senator is backstage, but is anyone else who would like to return for round 3?
I'd like to return if there's
Why not?
no other new people
I'd
that
like
never
to
played it all.
Redeem myself.
Sorry?
See, Bird knows what I'm talking about. Library of Alexandria burned down. It's all that paper everywhere. Fire hazard.
Yeah, probably a bunny would
Hey, John,
cause the fire.
Yeah.
John, I got to call something on one of the clues for what was it? The sci-fi quotes 500.
Yes.
Klaktuverat the Nikto. It was also from Army of Darkness.
Oh, I was not aware of that.
Yeah. Ash, to pick up the Necronomicon, he has to say that line. And they tried to make him repeat it. But when he actually went to go pick it up, he forgot. He goes, Klaktuverat the I said it. And he takes the book, and then everybody comes back to life to kill him. But
All right,
that line
super
is
nerd.
from
Okay.
Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness is one of my favorite movies. It's
That's
Not a
enough
super
of that, super nerd. We don't need you trying to intimidate the competition.
All right, 0 points.
Am I
That's
being
okay.
kicked
He's
off?
hitting a couple of.
I mean, that's okay if I am. I'm just asking.
Well, we can do a 4-player game if you guys want.
I have no objection to 4 players.
Why not?
Sure.
You guys sound so enthused.
I'm wondering if I can take another short break though. I need to quickly ring one of my cues. Is that okay, or is that going to hold people up too much?
Same rules apply, man. Every second's minus 500 points.
For the bunny.
What? I don't agree to that.
You don't have to.
Thank you,
It's not
Brad Wolf.
required.
Array of Darkness was awesome. I'm sure. I'm right there with you, Tokyo. Yeah.
All right, both of you, get a room.
All right, 0. That's enough for you. Hey, at least when I lost, I had points.
Hey, it takes skill to get exactly 0, by the way. Most people get negative.
No, it doesn't.
Points. To get exactly 0,
Right.
par, by the way. It's not bad. Everyone shoots for par. So,
Only losers shoot for par.
hey now.
Definitely not champions.
I won the first game. I'm going to dominate the third. So, prepare yourself.
Watch me win. Horribly.
I won't allow it. I can't allow it. It can't
I
happen.
can't allow you to win.
Defend my people's honor.
You have no honor.
We failed at Pearl Harbor. We have to win here.
You won Pearl Harbor.
Because
We
technically
lost
that was a
before.
victory.
Yeah, that was a huge victory.
No one answered, so
Because it made the Americans angry.
So I'm ready because
And then
my ring didn't answer.
Then my adoptive grandfather came and killed my natural grandfather. It's very sad.
Actually, funny you should mention that, because here when they talk about Pearl Harbor, they don't celebrate it. They call it "Oops, we screwed up."
That's right.
Day. I'm not being racist or kidding around. That's what they call it here. Oops, we screwed up.
Yeah.
Now look what happened.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, why would you celebrate a defeat?
It was an empirical victory.
I see what the battle itself would be, but yeah, the war was a defeat.
It was an absolute victory, but it led to 2 nuclear bombings a couple years later.
Yeah. Sorry, tired brain again.
It's all right. I need time to steel myself.
I'm glad you guys don't think with my tired brain moment.
Hello, Todd in the back.
Getting
What's
as
up,
bad
Todd?
as bad.
Greetings, Todd. And are we all ready to play?
I'm ready.
Yep.
I'm just turning on my you can just sorry.
We'll wait for you, Mr. President. We'll just keep taking
So-
points away from Bunny.
Hey now.
If you
No,
want
I
Todd,
don't think that's fair.
if you want Todd to play, I'd be happy to drop out and let him take the turn.
Well, it's up to you, Resolute.
Yeah, if Todd's interested, I'll back out.
I appreciate it. Well, then in that case, Todd, we can go ahead and bring you up for a last round. Thank you, Resolute.
Thanks for
See you, Resolute.
See you
See you,
guys.
Lorez.
See you
Have a
later.
good day.
Have a good one.
Uh-oh.
I'm ready now. Sorry for holding you guys up on 2 occasions this round. Hi, Todd.
Oh, you're
Hello.
okay.
Hi. Thank you.
Greetings.
That was unexpected and awesome.
Are you prepared
Oh,
for a
God.
humiliating loss?
I am prepared
All
either
right,
way.
awesome.
I have
Let's
been
do this.
studying though, because I was watching last week's broadcast earlier today.
Oh, very
So
nice. Thank you.
you've seen how rigged these boards can be. Understood.
Oh
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I know it's all cheating. I've been watching.
Why didn't you rabbit hutch? You burrow.
It's all true, Mr.
but-
President. You're in on it too. Don't pretend. Know all about your secret Discord.
Bunny,
Yes.
you need to take your meds.
yeah.
You're delusional.
Besides, Bunny,
Uh,
Discord is not the most secure platform. If we really were doing a conspiracy, do you think we'd be stupid enough to use Discord?
He has a point.
yeah.
Well, Bunny is a creature of duty. He has a duty
Yeah,
to play.
You have to hide in plain sight. Everyone knows that.
It's a sign
Are
of
we
strength.
ready
We
to play,
Romulans
everyone?
respect.
I've been ready for the last hour.
Me too.
Let's go for it.
Mr. President?
Yeah, sorry. I said before that I'm ready, and then I apologize for holding you guys up.
Yes, we
twice.
should put Mr. President at the bottom.
You
No.
can if you wish. I'll leave that to the host to decide.
No, it's okay.
Just be happy you're in the second spot, Bunny. I
Yeah,
could have put you
yeah.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
All right, let's play Jeopnerdy.
I'm a little nervous going against politicians and a champion.
That's right. Tough road.
First category is Blood Oath.
Oh no.
Reuse ship names, once again, other than the Enterprise.
My nemesis category.
Other than the Enterprise, Bunny.
Mhm.
Take note. Other than the Enterprise.
John's timeline of characters, where we just need the name for the picture.
I claim that category.
1 episode names. Each correct response will include 1 in it somewhere.
Yeah.
And some more science fiction quotes.
Man.
Somebody's got a TV or music playing or something.
I don't hear it.
No me.
I hear it.
All right, Mr. President, as returning champion, you get to pick first.
I just want to mute myself in case you're hearing my econ since last time, and you can tell me whether that's the problem that you think.
I can't hear it now, so
Okay. I'm gonna go with. John's timeline of characters for 400, please.
400.
No,
Better get this.
it wasn't who I thought it was at initial glance.
You know what?
Wrong ring.
Actually.
Pass.
Bunny.
It's not who I thought it was because I just looked at the rank. So it's
Same as me.
the ensign that got promoted in the Lower Decks episode.
Yeah.
11 something shit.
Senator.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, and I should. I feel ashamed.
Oh, I remembered it now.
Todd.
Pass.
Lavelle.
Yep, that's it.
Damn it.
Yep.
All right, Bunny, it's your turn.
All right. We're going to go with characters for 500.
Characters for 5.
Oh, no. It's from Enterprise.
Non-canon.
Oh, God. It's the doctor. Gave the injection to Archer. It's the stupid Ridges episode. I'm guessing
Everything's stupid.
His name is
According
not
to you.
Ruffle. It's the Klingon Ruffles. He has ridges. I don't know. Pass.
Senator.
It was Dr. Antak.
That's correct.
Well
We
done,
got
Senator.
1,000.
It's
I think he was also in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
It's a pity that the senator isn't before me or after me, because then we can talk about sending things to the desk versus the senators.
Collusion.
But never mind.
Senator,
General
it's your
Karak was
turn.
in Fresh Prince. I don't think John Shuck was in Fresh Prince yet. Blood Oath for 3.
Tip to tip, 116 centimeters, weight 5.3 kilos, with an exterior hand gripping diameter of 5 centimeters. Blades, composite baconite.
What is a batleth?
What type of...
Specifically, what is Jadzia's holographic batleth?
Okay, well, I'll give you that one. It was referred to it by a specific name, but you got close enough, I think. The Koloth called it a warrior's configuration.
Warrior's configuration.
Todd, you get to pick.
I'll take characters for 200.
It's a fake!
Characters for 2.
Because it was a hologram.
Oh, that's easy.
Uh-oh.
I think that's Maddox.
Can you phrase it in the form of a question?
Who is Maddox?
That is
Version
correct.
1.
Bruce Maddox, to be precise.
Bruce Maddox. Yep.
Indeed.
The canon Bruce Maddox.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maddox was good enough. Mr. President, time to get on the board here. Your turn.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go. What am I gonna go? I'm gonna go. One episode names for 200, please.
200.
The crew of the mini Rubicon helps recapture the Defiant from the Jem'Hadar.
Oh,
Oh,
damn it. Pass.
Bunny.
what is one little ship?
That's it.
Sweet. Maybe this is my category. All right. I don't think you need to laugh that hard. I think
No, I wasn't
believe
laughing.
that counts as cyberbullying, and I should get another 10,000 points. But we will play it safe and go with one episode names, and this better be what is one.
For 100?
Yep.
I know which one this is going to be.
The entire Voyager crew, except Seven and the Doctor, are placed in stasis while traversing a dangerous nebula.
See, I'm psychic. I should get extra points for what is one.
That's correct.
Senator.
Characters for 3.
Oh, how dare you.
Oh,
Oh, yes. There's too many people in front of me, though.
Don't know if fellow
You won't get this
Romulan?
anyway.
Yeah,
I'm dead. Look at my avatar. I'm getting eaten by Thaylor radiation. I don't remember this guy's name. Pass.
Todd.
I want to say Aladar Jarrah, but
That's
he also
correct.
had like an alias because he
Remember-
was like an admiral too. But
Phrase
wasn't
it as a
Aladar?
question.
Oh, who is Aladar Jarrah?
You would be correct.
Dang it.
He gave you the points.
Nice, Todd. Well done.
And Todd,
Well
it is your turn.
Let's go characters 100.
No. Oh, no. It's my
I
nemesis.
saw you guys last week all upset because you didn't know your Asian people. Hoshi Sato.
Oh,
Who is Hoshi Sato?
I believe
That's
her
right.
first name is
That was
Ensign.
the most incompetent staff we'd offered.
Who is Hoshi Sato?
You got it. Even remember
Sorry
the
if
first
your
name.
first name is Ensign. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
whatever. Mr. President, you're still at 0. It's time to change that.
Yes, it really is. Blood Oath to 2, please.
I'm sorry?
Blood Oath to 2.
Oh,
Please.
Blood Oath. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
No honor touched Curzon as deeply as being chosen to fill this role for Kang's son, who had also been named for him.
Oh,
It's
I
human
can't think of the
sacrifice.
role title. Pass.
This delicious meal.
Passing?
Yeah, pass.
Bunny.
What is his godfather?
That's correct.
I was thinking something like that, but then I'm thinking that's too human to be a Klingon title. Fair enough. Sorry.
Universal Translator translated it for us.
Yeah.
All right, Bunny, it's your turn.
All right, we've got to go with something big here. So we're going to go with... Man, I don't know any of these categories. It's not fair. We're going to go with Blood Oath for 500. So we have to block the 1,000 at this point.
Kang laments that Klingons are now opening restaurants and serving this to the grandchildren of men he slaughtered in battle.
And serving... Man, it's not going to be the easy thing. It's probably not going to be Gach. If it is, I'm going to be very disappointed with myself and pass.
Senator.
It's not Gach, but I can't remember what the heck Kang said. Pass.
Todd.
Todd, are you there?
Sorry, I'll lose points if I guess wrong, right?
Yep.
That's correct.
Pass.
Mr. President.
I'm not going to guess pass because it's too easy to be a $500.
It's rocked.
That's good. I was going to say blood pie.
Rocked.
I was thinking Didgar, but then I'm thinking...
That sounds delicious.
Rocked.
That book is about to throw up or special.
Senator. You've got the lead. Your turn.
This. Use ship name for 5.
Nor the battle to the strong and Chrysalis.
Definitely not the Enterprise.
Definitely not. Pass.
Todd.
Pass.
Mr. President.
I thought Chrysalis was a Babylon 5 episode. Pass.
It's also a
Bunny.
DS9 episode.
Also a DS9 episode. That doesn't help. Pass.
They're both DS9.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was the Farragut.
Again,
That's
the
what I was
Farragut
Oh,
tells
yeah,
you people.
Oh, yeah. The Farragut was
Also
destroyed
in
one of those, I think.
Generations.
Yeah,
At the end of Generations.
Yep.
indeed.
Okay, Todd, your turn.
I'll do reuse ship names 200.
The Changing Face of Evil and the Dogs of War.
Defiant.
That's what I thought. Because there was 2. But I'm not going to say it. No, I'll pass.
Jeopnerdy Attack Ship 4.
Mr. President.
Yeah, right.
Pass.
Bunny.
Pass.
It probably is the Defiant.
Senator.
Not that.
Well, it is 200. That is true.
I'm sorry, Senator.
No, it's okay.
It was Defiant.
We were all
It wasn't
scared.
Defiant.
We were all too
We
timid.
all thought it would be too. We
Couldn't
all
have
thought
been
it was
that
too
easy.
easy.
And
Okay, Mr. President.
We got trolled by the
Sca-
host.
I
I'm
can't believe
seriously
I
lagging.
did so well in the last game, and I'm yet to be even on the board this time. But never mind.
Yeah, Germ's calling you all cowards.
Why? One episode names for 3.
Enterprise is tasked with transporting a Tellarite ambassador to a neutral planet for peace talks with the Andorians.
This is a non-canon show again.
No, it's not Discovery. Bunny.
That is one. No.
Senator. Senator.
Hey, what?
Todd.
Maybe you lagged out.
What is
Did you
Babel
like that?
1? TOS.
Did you repeat that?
Babel 1. TOS.
Yeah, you're correct. It is Babel 1, although it's not from TOS.
Oh, it wasn't TOS?
No, that is actually from
Enterprise.
Enterprise.
That was Enterprise.
Yes,
That
the
was
one
it.
from
Yeah,
TOS
what?
was Journey to Babel.
Yeah,
Dang
yeah.
it, that's right.
So what was that non-canon show? And you had a feeling.
Resolute's right. We're all
Mr.
cowards
President, I
Good
told
job,
you
Todd.
it is not Discovery.
The other non-canon
You don't
show-
listen to me, Mr. President.
Delay of
It's very
game.
rude to yell at the contestants.
Delay
like
of game. Everybody gets 100 points.
that.
What? Sorry, what? Just consider the lag out.
All right, Bunny.
Delay
it's
of
your
game.
turn.
Everybody gets 100 points.
All right. So we will go with. No.
I knew it wasn't TV.
Yes.
This is difficult. It's a difficult
TikTok,
choice.
Bunny, you tell me to hurry up. Come on.
You seem to be the only one that has trouble picking a
So
clue.
I have to be extra strategery tonight, and I'm gonna go with one episode names for 500.
A huge matter energy cloud threatens the planet Mantilles.
Mantilles.
Indeed.
What?
TAS.
Energy cloud threatens the planet Mantilles. Is this a stupid animated series?
No, but it is from the animated series.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Dang it, pass. I've never seen it.
Senator.
No. Animated series. Pass.
Todd.
Pass.
Mr. President.
I will send it to the senator's desk via Cinnamon.
Well, it's going nowhere.
Because one of our planets is missing.
It's going nowhere.
Sure thing.
Well,
Nice.
it's a dead end with Mr. President at that point. All right, Senator.
Well,
You still have you're slightly behind.
I know what this episode is, but not anymore. I know what this episode is by default. 1 episode's finish.
No, I needed that.
All right, Senator, you have 1,100
Probably
points,
the one
and
I'm
you're 100
thinking.
points. 100 points behind Todd.
400.
Okay, for 400.
Yes, please.
The Enterprise is hijacked by the Binars.
Haha.
Oh, jeez. I got to get this perfectly right. It's like, what is 100111111 something?
Well, I think that's
Binary.
close enough that I'll give it to you.
11001001.
Well, I'm glad I only bet as much as I did because I was thinking it was going to be Friendship 1.
Or One Small Step.
I was surprised that we know
I
when
figured
it
drone
number
would be in
4.
there since it has the O and E in drone.
Which is true.
Aravec, I'm not sure what WH is. What is it safe to WH? I don't know. Oh, watch Doctor Who. Depends on which era. All right, Todd, it's your turn.
Let's go with reused ship names for 100.
The Motion Picture and Caretaker.
What is Voyager?
That is correct.
Man.
Very good. Very good.
That was pretty clever.
It was.
And I had to kind of wipe the dirt off to figure that out.
Very well
All the
played.
shade they're throwing at us.
Mr. President, you're still at 0, my friend.
I know, it's terrible.
He wants quotes for 500.
I wanted to avoid $100 questions to get more points, but I'm going to have to just go for one of the 100. So I want quotes for 100. Thank you, Bunny.
500.
Quotes for 100.
Yes.
Jaffa Cree.
And you want the name of the movie?
Or the show.
Sorry.
Or the newspaper.
What is Stargate?
That's correct.
Stargate for the movie or Stargate HG1 for the show?
Bunny, it's your turn.
Blood Oath for 400.
Kang almost killed Curzon after the Trill walked out in the middle of a speech during the first day of negotiations at this location.
At what is Camp Kittimer?
That's incorrect, I'm afraid.
Shit.
Senator.
You know, the funny thing is, I saw this episode a couple of days ago, and this detail completely went right over my head. Nope. Pass.
Todd.
I was going to say Kittimer, so I'm going to pass.
Dang it. You say it anyway.
Mr. President.
I was going to say Kittimer as well, so I'll pass.
Everyone gets minus
It's
one.
definitely not Kittimer.
It was at the Corvette colony.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Ah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The colony has no honor.
Indeed.
And no trills.
Probably not.
Resolute is saying it was not in the movie, so that would be wrong.
What was?
I think Stargate is close enough.
That's what I was
true.
Yeah, they weren't called the Jaffa until SG1.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Senator, it's your turn.
Ships for 3.
The Ultimate Computer and Second Chances.
Whatever.
Second Chances. Which series of Second Chances from?
Enterprise.
No, it's not. Pass.
What is the USS Potemkin? What is the USS Potemkin?
Damn it.
That's correct.
M5 and 2
that is the
Rikers.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. Well done, Todd.
And Todd, it's your
Nice.
turn. You have the lead.
I'll take quotes for 200.
It's more like a big ball of wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Oh, come on.
Should have had me read this one.
Who
Yeah.
is Doctor Who? Or what is Doctor Who?
It's Jurassic
Correct.
Park.
Mr. President.
Points for 3, please.
By your command.
I haven't actually seen this version, but do I have to get the exact variation right? What is Battlestar Galactica, the original series of it?
You got it.
Okay.
And it's actually set in the remake as well.
Really? Okay.
Yep. Bunny.
Reuse
Your
ship
turn.
names for 400.
The Ultimate Computer and Explorers.
Enterprise.
You're fixated on
Actually, wouldn't work this
Enterprise.
time anyway.
I know, because that wasn't in there. The Ultimate Computer. What the hell is Explorers? Was that the stupid? Was that the solar ship episode? I think it
Was it?
Maybe.
Well, I don't know about a stupid solar ship episode. But...
Oh, it was the ship that the doctor was on, right? Yeah. I don't remember its name. So never mind. Lexington. That's the Lexington.
Senator.
Or is it Lexington?
Yeah, it's the Lexington.
Yep.
I told you.
You ran out of time, buddy. You just kept jabbering. So
It was obviously lag and
And you had this question last week with Elizabeth Lins.
True.
Wow. Good eye, Todd.
I just watched your episode a few
Senator.
hours ago.
Nice. Quotes for 4.
Humanity was saved by the littlest things which God in his wisdom had put upon this earth.
Bible.
No, pass.
Todd.
Pass.
Mr. President.
Pass. Sending it to the Senate
Funny.
Vice Senator.
Pass.
Wow, no one knew War of the Worlds.
Passions of the Christ.
I just listened to the radio broadcast last week.
I think Mel Gibson said that while he was carrying the cross.
Todd, it's your turn.
Let's go for quotes.
3 years ago, they came, forever altering the future of humanity.
Well, should have went for Blood Oath. Pass.
Mr. President.
I'm pushing myself up in my chair again. Apologies.
It's obviously talking about Star Trek 4 and the
You
whale.
repeat the question, and I might be able to answer it from here.
You said you wanted to repeat the question?
Yeah,
Yes,
3 years
please.
ago they came, forever altering the future of humanity.
Oh, pass. Sorry.
Bunny.
Pass. Bird claims he knows. I think we
Senator.
should wait and see what
Senator.
he says.
Well, I was convinced of one answer, but then another answer came to mind too. Pass.
Star Trek 4.
No. It's...
Was Earth final?
It is! Son of a... Right.
Never
Yes,
seen
it
that
was.
either. It's not fair.
Because Skyline came into mind when I was thinking that. Son of a beep, beep, blankety blank.
The first couple seasons were decent. Then it kind of fell apart. All right, Mr. President, you get the final clue. Are you ready for it?
No, sorry. Apologies.
I will take your question for you if you would like.
No, you will not, buddy.
Oh, I got some things I got to do, so we got to kind of step on this one.
It's a very difficult one for 100 points.
So what is Kang? Blood Oath. If the answer is what is Kang, can we split the points?
Sorry, guys. Being disabled is a pain in the butt sometimes, and I'm sure good with it.
What is the albino?
Who is Curzon Dax?
What is the Dahar Master?
Sorry,
What
guys.
is Koloff told Core to go screw himself because he was in the prison and didn't want anything
I'm
to do with
ready to take the clue.
Okay, you're ready.
Yeah, sorry about the hold up.
Kang brings Kor, Koloth, and Dax back together because he has found this individual.
Uh-oh.
What is the albino?
You got it.
Wow, whoa, that's racist. We can't be
that question. Yeah, and that question is technically wrong.
Oh,
Yeah, because Kang did not bring Dax. Kang refused Dax the entire episode.
Well, initially,
Then he said, "You can come and be damned."
Damn,
but
yeah.
but he did try to bring Dax in initially, but wasn't he didn't know about Jadzia.
It was the wrong Dax, yeah.
All right, let's go to final Jeopnerdy.
Feel a little bit of deja vu here.
I'll put the link into the private chat again for the buzzer room. Let's reveal our final Jeopnerdy category.
demons.
If you could
Can
all
I ask?
get in.
Can I ask? Does it have a visual clue?
It does. It
Okay.
does.
Okay.
Oh, I think we want to leave this room and stay in this one. What the
Hang on
hell?
a
Can you see me, by the way? Because I was in twice. Now I'm in once.
I do not see you.
Hold on. Let me type something. Hold on. Type hello in the text entry box.
I do not see that.
All right. So I'm in the wrong room. Give me a minute.
Did you get mine?
I did,
Am I-
yes.
Both of which are
Am I
wrong.
typing a point amount here?
Yes, please enter how much you would like to bet.
All right. Did you see me buzz?
Yes, I did.
Sweet.
Can you see?
Demons.
I
Oh,
can see
no.
all four of you. Please
Not
go ahead and
demons.
enter how much you'd like to bet.
Could you remind me, please, Professor, how many points I have?
Yes, I'll read off all the scores. Todd has 2,100 points is in the lead. Senator has 1,900 points. Mr. President, you have 1,000 points, and Bunny has 200 points.
200 libraries. 200 libraries are on the line.
All inputted into his targeting computer, and he's ready to destroy them all.
Okay, are you all happy with your bet amounts?
Yes. Dabo!
I'll go ahead and enter your bet amounts.
It's part of General Order 24, by the way, that Ultimate Champion is practicing.
Yes.
Notice, Mr. President, that they don't allow you to win twice in a row. I'm just saying that.
We'll see about that.
You talk a lot of garbage, don't you, buddy?
He does. Let's reveal the final Jeopardy clue.
Paxton seizes control of this device located on Mars with the goal of forcing every non-human to leave the system.
Oh, you can't.
Contestants, you have 30 seconds. Kapla.
All right.
I'm having trouble typing. I've used an abbreviation which I'll explain later. Is that acceptable?
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, Bunny, it's your time's up.
I'm done.
He's still typing.
Done.
Wow.
I'm a slow typer. I can't help it.
I am too. I relate.
entering your responses.
Types like Donatello, big fingers, one button at a time.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe he's got the same disability as me.
I can only type with my thumbs now. I've gotten too used to phones. It's bullshit.
Okay,
It was BS.
let's find out how you all did.
Why do I have to go first?
Because you have the lowest score.
Fine.
Bunny, you entered Final Jeopardy with 200 points. Let's find out what your response was.
Super Comet Destroying Laser of Death in Libraries, Champion 5. As creative as that is, that's incorrect.
Laser.
Did that laser
bet it
not
all?
destroy comets?
Back down to zero,
As
Bunny.
a computer science teacher, I want to commend your words per minute there, because that was a lot of typing in 30 seconds.
Thank you. It's all thumbs, too.
He actually went over slightly, but that's beside the point.
Hey, details.
Mr. President, you had 1,900 points.
Can I explain
1,000. I'm sorry, 1,000 points.
Wow, cheating
And
for him
let's-
already.
I corrected it. Hush, Bunny.
You may
Hush. Mr. President, you had 1,000 points, and let's see what your response was.
Explain it. It stood for order. It's ODS, and it stood for orbital defense system, which I know is wrong, but
Yes, that is incorrect.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how much you bet. All of it.
Heck yeah.
I felt
Back
like
down to zero as well.
So that's two all of it.
I felt like I had nothing to lose.
Romulan Senator, you had 1,900 points. Let's find out what your response was.
The Verteron Array. That's it.
And let's see how much you bet. All of it again.
I officially object because you used a not Discovery, but there's 3 non-canon shows in Trek, and you used one of them in Final Jeopardy.
It wasn't from Strange New Worlds either.
I agree.
So there's
all right.
Or Picard.
There's 4. Sorry, I miscounted. Picard, Enterprise, and Strange New Worlds, and Discovery. Is that 4? Jeez, I'm tired today.
No, actually, Enterprise needs to be replaced with the animated series.
Animated
No.
series.
No. Every series from 66 to 2005 are canon. Thank you. Good night. Todd, you had 2,100 points entering Final Jeopardy. Let's find out what you responded with.
Nice. Technically right.
Right, that's not what we're looking for. You bet 600, giving you 1,500 points, and the Romulan Senator is our champion.
Well done.
So I was still stuck on that.
Obviously, you
I was stuck
can't
on that.
argue with me now because you've noticed that the returning winner never wins the next round.
That's not always the case.
No, the returning winner never wins round 3.
Exactly. Sample size of 2. It's completely scientific.
Yeah, because it's if you win game 1, you can go on. You have a potential to win game 2, but you will never win game 3. It's never happened to me before. I've always gone game 1, victory, game 2, victory, game 3, embarrassing defeat.
Exactly.
Mine was an embarrassing defeat on the second round, but it's only in fun anyway.
You got par though, man. We did good.
Yeah, and also congratulations to Todd.
Yes, nice game.
Wonderful debut. Wonderful debut.
Indeed.
Yep.
I think I snuck in on a game with you all several months ago, and then could never find where it was again. And I just happened to find it on YouTube this morning. Found some old ones, and then it said it was playing tonight, and I was like, "Oh man, I hope I can make it in tonight." So thank you.
We're glad.
I thought you were on one other time.
Yeah, I thought so too. I
I
thought
don't
I
remember.
recognized your voice.
Probably on a game that I wasn't on, but either way, well done.
Is this every Saturday?
Yes, usually every
Generally.
Okay.
I did
If it's
the
not
Sunday
Saturday, we usually go on Sunday then, same time.
Well,
It's,
I found the YouTube channel of John's and got it subscribed and for notifications. So
Awesome.
Thanks.
Saturday American time, Sunday New Zealand and Japan time.
Indeed.
Well, Japan time, because we know that New Zealand's not real. So come on.
We here in Japan only allow New Zealand to decloak.
Stop
certain
talking about
times,
mythical islands. Come on.
Actually, it would be Sunday in Europe as well.
Name's fighting words, Bunny. And what did you say, Senator? When you're in Japan, only allow what?
Japan only allows New Zealand to decloak every once in a while, such as Jeopardy night.
Oh, you're going down, Senator.
We shall see. And who shall be the next president of the Federation?
You can't be. You're Romulan.
thank you, Resolute, for letting me play today. And
Indeed.
I
Thank
agree
you,
with Resolute's last comment there. American time is the only time.
Ooh.
That's right.
Yeah, all 6 time zones of North America. By the way,
Well,
yeah,
and,
that's why
and
we
we
kind
and
of
are changing. We also change them to keep people on their toes.
That's true. Especially Arizona. Those
Actually, there
Arizona,
are
those
7, sort of.
Yeah,
Actually,
kinda
there's
counting
14
Arizona.
because we also change them twice a year.
Well, 2 of them don't change.
Arizona being one of them.
And Hawaiian.
That's true.
All right, nerds. I want your lunch money. Let's go.
No.
That's funny. I have a suggestion going forward and I won't be offended if it isn't implemented. But Bunny several times has mentioned the order in which people play in a non-buzzer round, and I have to admit he might have a point. So maybe if we don't play buzzers, we could quickly one of the hosts, either John or Jeff, can maybe number us 1 to how many players there are, 3 or 4, and then enter those numbers into a random number generator to randomly pick our spots before the game. I mean, if you guys think that's overkill, that's fine. But I'm actually sticking up for Bunny for once.
Yeah, we gotta make the professor just roll some dice every game.
2d20.
Yeah, it's got to be a 20-sided dice, though, since we're all nerds.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to work because you're going to accuse me of fixing the dice.
Oh yeah.
Even if you go first. Even if you go first.
Well, I mean, it's just obvious. It's in your nature.
And then 66 for damage every time.
John could do it. He's Bunny only accuses the professor for some reason. I don't know
because
why.
I fear the beard. We can't anger the beard.
Speaking of accusing, somebody's missing that always accuses everybody. Huh.
Yeah.
Thomas, where are you?
I noticed that early on.
Yeah,
He's on Discord right now.
So what do you guys think about the idea, or do you think it won't work?
I think it's a good idea.
I was asking the host, sorry, Bunny.
Oh, well.
Oof.
I believe I am a co-host.
And the
You're
only
co-host, so you're a chocolate?
You're a chocolate something.
The reason I was asking the host, well, I'm interested in everyone's opinion of whether it's a good idea, but I was asking our 2 hosts because they're the ones that are going to have to implement it if we do this idea.
I think if we're throwing in suggestions, I think if you get the question right, you get to stay in control of the board.
Well, in buzzer rounds, that is how it works.
Yeah.
Well, if you do it that way, you can't do double points.
No, still double points. That way you can really stack it up.
Anyway, I'm not really complaining. I love the game as it is. It's just a suggestion. Anyway, I'll let you guys think on it. But yeah, I was just interested in see what guys everyone thought. That's all.
What is the sudden death round, by the way?
The sudden death round?
Yeah. Do we
The
get to battle
tiebreaker
it out?
round?
Yeah. Is that like a full round or just one question?
No. So we would have to do it with buzzers. That's the only way to really do it is with buzzers. And you're just given a question. First person gets it correct wins.
I see.
What
Now, if
happens?
nobody gets it, then we go to another question.
It's like
What
foot-
happens? What happens if it's someone who can't use buzzers playing? Like Turkey, the senator often can't because he lags. I forget his name, and I
Jay
feel
Aldridge
good.
doesn't because he doesn't have a computer.
automatic.
Yeah, I couldn't remember his name, which was really sad. Sorry, but he can't, and I can't.
Well, you have done that, Mr. President.
Yeah,
I guess we
I
could have you
physically
just go
was-
buzz or buzz.
Yeah.
Automatic
Or,
forfeit.
or Jeff, what could happen is they can go question for question. So one player gets a question. If they get it right, it goes to the other player, and they just keep going until somebody says, I don't know, or gets it wrong.
Yeah, that
Kind of like a spelling bee final.
Yeah, pretty much.
You have to get 2 questions in a row to win.
Anyway, I don't want to seem ungrateful for the game in its current format. I just had a suggestion. That's all.
I don't think anybody was thinking that.
Completely ungrateful. You're banned from the game forever. I'm sorry.
Regret your words. Forget what I said. Regret it.
This is why the president doesn't have that much power.
That's why there's a senator here for checks and balances.
Yeah, brought me on for checks and balances, but now we're in trouble.
Well, there is no Romulan Empire. It's been destroyed thanks to.
There's only 2 planets in
robot.
the Romulan Empire. We've learned that.
Yeah.
No.
2 planets and all that space. Those
Rom
are
and
plans
Rom
for
2.
storage. It's like walk-in closets, but just landable closets, I guess.
Rom and Rom 2.
I have a Star Trek theory I want to run by you guys.
What? Sorry, you're really quiet right now.
Oh, sorry. I have a theory to do with Star Trek that I want to run by you guys and see what you think about it. The top positions in Starfleet have always been somewhat ambiguous because they've had Chief of Starfleet Operations and they've had the CNC, but in Star Trek 6, the CNC wasn't the president like it is in real life for the US. But I'm just wondering, it's different in my country, but I recently discovered that in the US, the grade of admiral and indeed the grade of vice admiral are only temporary ranks. And as soon as you retire from the positions that require those ranks, you go back to rear admiral if you've ever been a vice admiral and admiral. So my question is that Kirk said he was in the motion picture. He said he was at one point chief of Starfleet operations, and I sort of dismissed it because going by my country where we don't have the automatic reversion to rear admiral, I'm like, well, he can't be rear admiral now if he was the equivalent of chief of naval operations in the United States. But sorry for being long-winded, but I had to explain the background. since I discovered that in the U.S. Navy, any former chief of naval operations would revert back to the rank of rear admiral once they were no longer the CNO. Do you think that in the time that the motion picture was written, well, the story behind it was written and then produced, do you think it was the intent of the writers that Kirk was at one time the absolute top Starfleet officer? In other words, was he the equivalent of the Chief of Naval Operations, and they just called that Chief of Starfleet Operations? And so he was effectively in command of the entire Starfleet.
The answer is
Below
no.
the president, of course.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
Admiral Morrow was
I don't
above him.
believe so.
That Admiral
Yeah.
Nagura guy.
Yeah, Nogura was above him. Morrow was above him.
But
Yeah.
Nagura at the time, let's do this as a theory. Those are good responses. But Nagura, because he mentioned Nagura being above him, but maybe he was chief of Starfleet operations for a certain amount of time. Then maybe there's a term limit, so then he had to sit down and was then reduced in rank to rear admiral, and then Nagura, after he stepped down, became the new staff the new chief of Starfleet operations because of term limits on the position. And same in Admiral Morrow's case by the time of Star Trek 3.
At
Well-
best, that's speculation. We have
Yeah.
really no knowledge.
There wouldn't
Okay.
be term limits.
Operations may have only been one division. So you may have had operations, you may have had a section of Starfleet that was the scientific community, you have the medical community. So he may have just been over the operations and may have maintained being over that all the way through the Wrath of Khan and so on, because he was still an admiral in the Wrath of Khan, still an admiral in Star Trek 3.
I was just, yeah, that's a good point. I was just thinking they must have thought of the real life title.
And in the U.S. Military, the upper ranks, people don't lose those ranks. So typically a 3-star or a 4-star, which is either a general or in the case of the Navy, an admiral, they don't lose those ranks when they retire. They retire at those ranks.
Yeah, and they also keep their clearances at those ranks when they retire. So that wouldn't.
Well, in fairness, I was reading the when it implied that people.
Good night, Mike.
Good night, Mike.
Have a good night,
for
Mike.
watching. Sorry, I'll get my words out eventually. The bit that I was reading where it said that as soon as a Navy CNO retires and has to go back to Rear Admiral, I was reading it on Wikipedia, so Wikipedia is not the most trustworthy source. So if I've got that bit wrong about ranks, Vice Admiral ranks and Admiral ranks only being temporary, then I apologise. Or maybe they were at some point, but now in the modern Navy they're not. I'm not sure.
Just keep in mind. Yeah, just keep in mind. Don't get any information from Wikipedia. It's not recognized by any university in the United States. So be very wary for user-generated information like that. It's like going on Reddit and getting the same information. It's completely wrong.
True.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Todd.
I feel a bit foolish.
I was going to say you'd also have a lot of really pissed off, 09 and 010s, because those are also pay grades. And so if all of a sudden you said everybody has to go down to pay grades, that's cutting their paycheck.
Yeah.
So that's a little different because, as you know from First Contact, Starfleet doesn't use money. They don't get paid. But in the U.S. military, we do get paid.
In regard to money, watch Indy Tiger's video on the subject of that. He's put together good video disputing the no money thing. Professor or John, do you want to link Tiger's video in the chat in case Todd or anyone else watching is interested in watching it? Because I really think it's a good video. And
It
I
was.
feel a bit,
Yep.
sorry, I feel a bit foolish only taking because in the universities here we don't accept Wikipedia either, but I was being a bit sloppy with my sources, so I apologize.
Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty. Cool. I will. Yeah, I'll yield the floor because I've rabbited on enough. Anyone else want to talk? I didn't mean to kill the conversation.
It has been executed.
Swear.
Mr. President.
You didn't kill the conversation. You put it to death slowly. Vic Mignogna played a very good Klingon, by the way, when he played in that Phase 2 episode, Kitumba.
I love
Yeah, I saw that.
Patrick.
Yeah, he turned out to be a member of the House of Duras. He was perfect. Kill them slowly. Speaking of which, Mr. President, have you seen Mind Sifter
Mindset.
from Phase 2?
I'm
brought it up
pretty
last
sure I
week.
have, but just if we go into descriptions, I'll have to do a 10-second count for a spoiler warning for people. But I can't think of it from just the name. Sorry.
Well, then I won't
anyway.
go into any spoilers, so please look that up here on YouTube and check it out. It's awesome.
Yeah, they are really good. I'll just quickly I don't know, if you're not gonna talk about it, there's no point me quickly reminding myself which episode it was. I watched them all, I just can't remember them by episode name all the time. Yeah, it's a great series.
I hate fan films. Can't stand them.
You hate everything, Bunny. So
I'm a heartless person.
No.
I'm an unfeeling robot.
Oh. Now I must feel sorry for you. How can someone with such a cute avatar be a heartless person?
It's to throw off my enemies.
Or you could be like those deadly bunnies in Monty Python in the whole search for the Holy Grail. Have you guys
Bunnies
seen
eat people. Be careful.
Sorry?
You'll be fighting without arms and legs.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Right with us 5, man.
The whiter they are, the more vicious they are. It's weird.
Yeah. If any of you haven't seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I strongly recommend it.
That's the only Monty Python movie I've seen.
Although, depending on your sensibilities, some people might be offended, but I loved it.
I wasn't allowed to watch TV as a child. My dad would beat me.
Really?
Wow.
That's so sad. Oh, are you kidding? Are you joking or are you serious?
Yeah, I'm joking. You hit me with a shovel, say, go outside and dig a hole. When you're done, fill it back up. I need another beer.
I shouldn't have fallen for it, but I do know about the Amish community in the United States, so I wasn't sure. Yeah. I was reading. Someone mentioned the United the UAE. I'm getting tongue-tied in the chat, but I couldn't read it fast enough before it went off screen. Does someone want to relay? in the private jet. Sorry.
UAE, United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, that's what it looked like before it disappeared.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, nobody's
I
talking
didn't
about the United Arab Emirates.
And the StreamYard's private jet.
Yeah. Nobody's talking about that UAE.
What was the abbreviation? What was the last message?
USAF, USN,
Oh, sorry.
PFAs.
It was all military, U.S. military stuff. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Me and Todd were talking while you were having a convo.
Oh, all good, man. All good.
All good.
I'll be interested.
More secret conspiracies behind the scenes.
Official U.S. government conspiracies, I
I
might
guess
add.
someone's got invited to the Discord.
Discord would be a terrible platform to discuss conspiracy theories on.
It's a great place.
Remember, Mr. President, he's not taking his meds, so he's not thinking clearly.
Very rude to be talking
That pretty much describes Bunny non-stop, doesn't it?
I don't know why I come on here to take this abuse every week.
So, John, I hear Florida had another hurricane this week. You guys okay?
Oh, yeah, we're fine. This one wasn't nearly as severe as the last
No,
one.
he's kidding. He's kidding. It blew him away. He's really not there.
He's
It's all pre-recorded.
Hey, didn't this one start with an N? Was it like Nicole or something?
Yeah, it was Nicole.
So wasn't the last one like Irene?
I think it was Ian.
Ian? So what happened to the other letter?
Girlfriend of mine.
Why did you skip a bunch of them?
Well, this may come as a shock to you, but not all hurricanes come to Florida.
Well, I believe you do.
Not all of them like Disney.
Well, that makes sense, but I think you should, lodge a protest. The other countries have stolen your names because I was excited for whatever comes after Ian.
Well, you weren't paying attention.
It would be a J, wouldn't it? It'd be Hurricane Jeff.
There was no Hurricane Jeff.
Can I just address Gorilla's random thoughts? Comment? Yeah, Gorilla, I disagree, and no judgment here if you've done that. But I personally have never used recreational drugs in all my life, and I love Monty Python. You can fully enjoy it sober, in my opinion.
Oh, what is that?
What
my
is
son
being
found a
sober?
pill on the floor.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Oh.
Boo. Threw it out.
Anyway,
here we go.
Not criticizing Gorilla, you do you, but I certainly enjoyed Monty Python sober.
Wow, Tokyo Trekkers, fighting words.
I'll also say that you
Trying to pick a fight with the Mr. President tonight.
Oh my!
We're starting a rivalry anyway, by the way.
You warned me.
Your minds are breaking up, apparently.
Just wait till the general elections.
It's okay. It's just a flesh wound.
Yes, indeed, John, indeed. It's just a police rule. Come here and bite your ankles off.
I got to pick the most deplorable, unwanted female running mate.
Hoshi?
Wow.
No, actually, my running mate would be Michael Burnham.
Oh my God, she's deplorable. But she's not canon. You can't include her.
Bunny, you missed. Let's see. You missed.
Kamala Harris was disqualified 6 times over too. Look where she's at now.
Good point.
You missed Tropical Depression 11, Tropical Depression 12, Hurricane Julia, Tropical Storm Carl, Hurricane Lisa, and Hurricane Martin.
Why wouldn't Florida report all those tropical storms hitting Florida? That's very strange.
Yes.
I believe John
The
answered
government
that.
is clearly hiding the amount of hurricanes and tropical storms going through Florida. I almost said California for some reason. That'd be weird.
Just while we're noting the general election, can I go ahead and announce what we're planning, Tokyo, or not yet?
Actually, it's up to John because this is his channel.
Oh, true. John,
Don't ask me.
John, may I please announce what Tokyo and I are planning at some point for
Go
a
ahead.
stream?
I do have a quick question before you bring that up. Erevic,
Yeah.
who is this Tilly? I don't know who that is.
I've never heard of Tilly.
Discovery.
Because it was
What
number
is
one.
Discovery?
Billy is a descendant of George and Gracie.
I thought Discovery was
No, that would make her canon, dude. She's a descendant of the whale probe. Of the probe, not the whales. The probe.
If the probe ever comes back, they have to call Tilly up and just.
Oh man,
I'm sorry, Mr. President. Go ahead.
The president just got it.
it's so good.
Crap, I gotta mute.
Oh man, oh, I'm gonna get hate mail now for all the people that say you shouldn't body shame, but that's so good. Anyway. Okay, noted, Gorilla, noted. All right. So,
We know Resolute. That's why we said we moved her
Germ,
to
you
the
have a
probe.
point. You have
That's
a
why we
point.
That's why we moved her to the Probes family lineage. She's the probe itself. She disables everybody she comes across because nobody can understand why she's such a bad character. That's the power of math, people. Neutralized.
That's why they call her Killy Tilly.
There you go.
oh, that's so good. Anyway, my eyes are actually starting to water from my eyes. Anyone who is a Discovery fan is gonna hate me now, but I don't care. I'm agreeing with the situation.
I think you're safe. I don't think there's such thing as a Discovery fan.
Thank you, Todd. I was just going to say that.
Unfortunately, I've met them.
I know some people on Twitter that would disagree.
Not in this community, though. Not watching the stream. Anybody that watches the stream are probably going to be laughing at us anyway. You're right.
Well, they'd be laughing at Bunny, but
it's true. Well, we shouldn't body shame Gracie, I guess. So
we shouldn't body shame the whale probe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hashtag justice for the probe.
Or Gracie.
Yeah, no Tilly shaming.
Just for the record, I don't actually have a problem with her weight, just for the record. It's just a mental incompetence and instability. I mean, how on earth did you pass Starfleet Academy, really?
She is the Academy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to finish that joke.
I know where you were going with it.
I think I get it. But anyway.
Oh, I think you got it.
I don't get it. You should tell us slowly.
Now, back to what I was trying to do earlier before hilarity ensued.
Excuse me.
The Senator and I are planning for a fun stream idea to have. It might need to take over several streams. I don't know, but we're planning to, because I don't want to be. I'm enjoying being the president, but I don't want to be a dictator president. So we're planning to have a sort of a show idea where we have a federation presidential election. So if we can pull it off, I think that'll be fun. Just so you know, Senator, though, I don't want to be a dictator, but that does not mean I ruling myself out from running in the next election, I might want a second term.
Well, yeah, let the people decide after we kick the crap out of each other.
Indeed. And anyone else who wants to.
We know that Bunny and Thomas will rig it anyway, so
Yeah.
I won't vote for presidents. I'm sorry.
no,
Okay.
you just rig the election. You don't
Why
have
would
to
you?
vote.
I have no skin in the game.
Okay, yeah.
Bunnyland will rise up and crush both of your tiny countries.
Maybe we'll have to
Your
call it
tiny
something,
nations will be
something
destroyed
else, though, because I can't
by
really.
fluffy happiness.
Sin, why don't you run? Why don't you? It doesn't have to be a two-party race here. I think it'd be interesting to have you here.
Yeah.
Have you?
I've already dominated Bunnyland.
But we
You're
might,
dominating Bunnyland.
The
we
Empire
might
is already.
we might have to make up our own franchise rather than call it the Federation President election, because a Romulan, by definition, can't run. I mean,
That's true. You're kind of disqualified. You're not even allowed to be in Starfleet. So
There is no Romulan Empire anymore. It's been destroyed.
but a Romulan's.
Just pretend to be a Vulcan.
But I think
Yeah.
if you're
Oh, like
a
Simon
Vulcan or
Tarsus?
a Romulan now, you're only allowed to work on vineyards.
Oh, as a slave? Thanks. Great. Now I'm being reduced to a slave. Wonderful.
That's one of the non-canon shows, but that was funny.
I think the whole thing with Romulus being destroyed is non-canon. That's all. I'm dismissing all of that.
When was it first mentioned? Because quite a few series mention it, not just Picard, as far as I'm aware.
Well, the first mention was in a comic, actually, I believe, which was a prequel to the 2009 film.
Oh, okay.
And decanonized by Picard.
True.
Okay.
It was canon up until Picard showed up.
So that was the only.
But that's non-canon as well, so...
It is now, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, season 3 is going to be incredible. It's going to change everything, and we're going to want another season.
That's what
I hope you're
Robert
right.
Meyer Burnett keeps saying.
Robert Meyer Burnett told me so. It has to
That's
be
right.
true.
That's right, he did. And his rule is law.
I hope you're right. I really do, but I'm not hopeful. I mean, sorry. I hope you're right, but I'm not holding my breath. Is what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm not holding it either.
Yeah.
I think it looks 1,000 times better than what we've
Yeah,
seen.
he doesn't
so
want to touch your breath. That's why he's not going to hold your breath.
Good point. I'll be right back, guys. I just need to kill my econ.
You have to kill your uncle? What? That's
No.
how do you say that on the internet?
You have the right to commit murder.
No.
It's very unpresidential.
Right.
Kill as in turn off. My econ as an air conditioner.
All right, we won't stop you. Go ahead and take care of some relatives.
Imagine if one of you guys played
Resolute
sound
wins.
effects of a blood curdling scream right now.
That's enough to get Robert on a 72-hour observation evaluation. Yeah, he needs to be removed from general population.
Are we saying it's to be removed from Gen Pop?
Robert Meyer Burnett.
Well, that's a bit harsh.
I wasn't saying that. I was resolute. You happen to be right.
It's funny, usually.
Though, as I recall, there were people in the production saying we were just going to love season 2 as well before it came out.
Yeah. The trailer came out and it was like,
Good
oh,
point.
cool. Q is back. And then the second episode
That was
came.
the mystery box, though, at that time. So
Q was the mystery
they were
box.
just subverting our expectations. That's genius writing.
Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah, I had another word in mind.
my theory on what the heck happened was Picard season 2, which nobody really cares about my theory on that, but that what actually happened. Michael Chabon wrote half the season before he got fired, and they filmed his scripts instead of having Terry Matalas rewrite them. Unfortunately, that's what we got.
Just a quick question. I forgot to deactivate my camera before I push myself up, which, to be honest, is not pretty. Can you deactivate it remotely, administrators? I can't remember.
Well, I can't turn the camera off, but I can send you backstage if you want.
Roger
Okay.
that. Blowing you up big screen. Let's go.
I think he's got a Jaloja.
Single
Alright,
mode. You're-
I'll get you to send me backstage temporarily. Sorry about this.
No problem. Boy, it
feel
got
like
quiet.
it's not something
I think all of you are forgetting the most important thing from season 2, and that was the long anticipated return of Wesley Crusher.
Oh,
That's true.
Yeah.
Tried to forget about that.
That was the best scene in the entire series. In all of Star Trek, maybe.
well, they only brought him back in season 2, so they didn't have to bring him back in season 3 because they don't want nothing to do with him.
His acting was worse than it was in TNG.
It was good to get it was nice in the middle of an episode. We got an episode of the Ready Room. So
Yeah. I used to be called Wesley Crusher.
it was a crossover episode.
Now they call me Will.
Fire at will.
Resolute Germany don't say that name. No, actually, his name is still somewhat able to be spoken. It's the other characters that are in, Discovery.
It might have been worth it if somebody just told him to shut up.
Yeah.
I also like how, Brent Spiner plays all these different iterations of Soong or Soong type androids, and then they're like, "What do we do with that Soji chick? Oh, just have her play another Soong daughter in the past. We can just keep reusing her for roles too."
Nice.
It was a very small genetic pool, and I don't believe that it would last several hundred years.
Shut up, Wesley.
Mom? What?
Shut up, kid.
Mom? Wesley Crusher, I told you to shut up, or I will rip your tongue out from your. My bad Worf impression. Well, my close enough Worf impression.
Shut up, Wesley.
What else is coming out soon that we should not be excited about?
Discovery 5, Strange New Crap 2.
That's next year, though, right? Yeah.
Well, did you all see the latest episode of Prodigy? I have a 3-year-old, so we're fans of Prodigy.
We let me try again. We may want to be careful because I think somebody in the back hasn't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, yeah, I saw it.
I can't believe they would have a character that young get pregnant. It's very strange.
What are they trying to push onto our children?
Exactly. What the hell is going on? I didn't mind the episode. I thought it was all right for a kid show.
My 3-year-old, who I have trained very well since birth on all things Star Trek, absolutely loved it. And the reveal at the end he loved because that was the toy that he received for Christmas last year. So to see his toy make a on-screen return, he was like screaming. I won't repeat it so we don't spoil it. But he loved the gallows.
Nice.
Yeah,
I thought it was a pretty good
Sweet,
episode myself.
It technically didn't make a lick of sense that's what happened there, but it was cute.
Stop it. It's a kid's show.
Yeah, that's what I said. It was cute.
But I contend that this is not a kid's show. It's has a lot of adult themes.
Yep.
I mean, this last episode, I don't think it would appeal to kids because they wouldn't know that era of the show.
Yep.
That's why they could get away with those certain elements.
That was for the
Probably.
parents.
Which made no sense to me.
I think they're doing a good job with that show. I mean, it reminds me of the Jurassic Park series that's, for kids too, but it's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
Camp Cretaceous, also
Yeah, but,
popular
it's
in our
pretty
home,
good. Adults can enjoy it too, so that's what I like about it.
and keeps the storyline that we like going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's the best of the new Treks, in my opinion. And I'll fully admit I'm not a Lower Decks fan.
Well, that's just subjective.
Technically true.
But still.
I think you have a little much salt in your diet, Senator.
That's why. Yeah,
If you didn't have your Berman blinders on, you'd see the genius of that show.
Oh, just say it. I'm racist. Come on, Bunny.
Totally racist.
Yeah, you know you want to.
Yeah, NaCl is not good for you.
I didn't really like this season. Well, I didn't hate the season of Lower Decks, but I definitely didn't enjoy it as much as the last two. I don't think. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
found
like
myself
this
kind of bored in most episodes.
It came up dry.
Maybe it's
I don't like
wearing a bit thin.
I think they were trying to tone down the jokes too much and go in a more serious tone this year with some of their stuff, but I don't think it works very well with that show. And I think they're doing that because they're doing that stupid crossover with Strange New Worlds next year, so they kind of have to make the universe a little bit more believable.
They've already and they screwed up doing that.
I think if they kept it as like season 1 and 2, where it was just completely nuts, then I don't think that they would be able to do a crossover. So they kind of had to.
They did a pretty good job with the sequel to the movies episode.
I like those episodes.
Yeah, I also, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a part where Mariner like steps out of the holodeck and she has to step over
over the letterbox.
The letterbox because they went from widescreen to standard screen.
Yeah.
She has to step over it to get out of the holodeck. Yeah.
That was good. I did like the movie sequel ones that they've been doing every year. The DS9 episode was pretty good too, I guess.
Yeah.
I like the DS9 one for the most part.
That was the best one they had that season. Sorry. That was the best
And
episode on record.
And well, there were some problems with it.
Well, of course there was.
Some, but it was still the best that they did this season.
They had Morn talking way too much again.
Right.
Hi guys.
He's back.
Sorry, I took so long. I heard everything you were saying backstage. And, yeah. Thanks for not. Good night, Resort. Thanks for
Good
not.
night, Germ.
Good night, Germ.
Night.
Thanks for not spoiling Prodigy. I really appreciate it.
Trying my best, Mr. President.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. What was I gonna say? Oh, I enjoyed the DS9 episode of Lower Decks too, although for some reason in certain scenes with Quack, his voice didn't sound the same, and then I thought, oh, they've got another actor to voice him, and then in other scenes it sounded exactly like him, and I read the credits. It was definitely Armand. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it was definitely him. So I don't know what happened there. Did you said you had some problems with it, Jeff? Is that one of the problems?
No, not at all. I did notice his voice sounded a little bit different at times, and I think it's because of the Ferengi teeth. They didn't fit quite right. He's older, his
Yeah,
shape of his mouth has probably changed a bit,
yeah.
so the teeth didn't fit quite exactly right.
And they
But
edited
no,
his voice in post.
I didn't have I didn't know that.
Yeah, they screwed him up. From what I heard, yes, he did have the teeth for the entire recording, but some noob decided that it was a bad recording and they cleaned it up.
Oh,
Hmm.
Yeah, they screwed it up.
You would think they would have the original though if they wanted to go back to it.
Yeah, but they
anyway.
won't. It's got to be 25% different. It is Alex Kurtzman.
It's blasphemy. You can't say that anymore.
Alex Kurtzman's name is on it, but he doesn't have anything to do with it. He's the freaking showrunner of the entire franchise. Yes, he does.
Well, it depends if you believe the. And this is what I said. I don't know if I'm getting into too much. It depends if you believe the thing about Roddenberry not having much to do with Star Trek, the original series. And to be honest, I don't know what to think anymore because the theory sounded plausible at the time, but the person I heard it from, I'm not sure if that person is 100% correct. So now, I think, John, you all know about the original series, so I won't ask anyone in particular. I'll ask all of you here. Is it correct that Gene Roddenberry, after the Cage pilot, had pretty much nothing to do with the original series, and it was mostly run by Gene L. Kuhn, and that Kuhn invented the Klingons, etc.?
Well, according to Star Trek Memories by William Shatner, the book that he one of his many tell-all books he wrote in the 90s about Star Trek, it's complete BS. Roddenberry had his fingerprints all over it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would agree with that, except for maybe season 3. He didn't have a lot to do with season 3.
It was Next Gen that they say, well, you can do this, that, and the other thing, but we're going to override you every time because you're not in charge of this anymore.
That was after season 2, correct?
Oh.
Next Gen? Yeah.
No, that was Next Gen during production.
No.
I disagree with that.
I agree. I disagree with that. I've heard that he had a lot to do with season 1 and 2, and then that's
He had a
why
lot to do with 1, and then by proxy, he had a lot to do with 2.
His
But
lawyer
that
ran
was
season 2.
yeah, exactly. At least part of it. I think it started to change in mid-season.
And that Hurley guy was also doing season 2.
that was the lawyer, wasn't it? Huey? Or am I getting mixed up? Was the lawyer's name Huey, or was that someone else?
I
Speaking
don't
of
recall.
Speaking of season 1, who wrote that racist episode? Well, there's like 1,000 of them. Season 1 with the with Yar versus the African American culture.
The greatest episode in Trek.
I don't remember her name, but I thought it was hilarious when I figured out that same person also wrote the episode in SG1 that was basically the same story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Also racist.
Pretty much.
The Asian one.
The Asian one.
However, I don't like that some people, it might be just one person, but it could be a few people. I agree that episode, Code of Honor, I think the name of it was a terrible episode, but I don't like
Catherine Powers.
I don't like it how one person, maybe more than one person, uses that episode constantly to bang on TNG in general. It's like, get over it. You know, we all know that season 1 and 2 were the best, especially.
It deserved it.
No vaccine.
I agree that what are you saying deserves it? The episode was terrible and deserved it. I agree that the episode was terrible, but I don't think your view of TNG as a whole should be tainted for that one episode. Is what I'm saying.
Bunny had a great point. No vaccine. It would be censored today.
Good. Yeah, that is a good point.
Planet had the coof.
Yeah. It would have like a missing context censor on top of the whole episode. Click here to see what the WHO has to say about.
No vaccine. No booster. You need to have a vaccine passport to fight in that arena.
Do you have both doses and the booster? No, you can't fight. Go back to the Enterprise.
Both boosters.
Before you battle to death, I'm going to need you to swab.
Hang on.
Yeah. Get this up your nose. PCR test.
Well, I don't actually mind the COVID vaccine, but I'm not lecturing anyone on their position, but I'm just adding to the conversation to say in New Zealand we're up to 3 boosters now.
We're not really following through on what it is exactly we're saying because this video could possibly get censored like right now. So
I'm sorry.
That's why we're taking it a step back by pushing the line but not going over.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So we just got to be obvious but not flat out saying it. Yeah.
Sorry. Apologies.
Because John will get the missing context thing, and this is a flipping Star Trek game.
Well, rephrase the place where the Federation prisoners, or one of them, prisoners, 3 vaccines now. Yeah. Sorry, for being so silly about it. Not getting the fake, not getting the subtle evasion. I was just being dumb.
That's fine, Mr. President. However, it's probably about time to start winding down for this evening.
Yeah, it's probably getting
going on 3 hours. That's a record for John.
I was
You
going
did
to say
3.5, didn't you? Recently,
yeah, sounds familiar. Yeah,
a month or two ago.
I want to thank everyone for joining us, both who joined us on the panel and in the chat. We should be back next Saturday at the same time for our next edition of Jeopardy, and we hope to see you all there.
Redemption Day.
Very good.
For you guys.
Todd, thanks for coming on.
Tell Matthew that one. That's an episode of Star Trek Redemption Day.
I probably believe you.
Picard's Redemption Day.
He probably would.
And don't forget Redemption Day Part 2.
That's right.
Exactly.
Redemption Day Part 2. Janeway's Day.
Sorry for the coughing, guys.
Hashtag Janeway did everything wrong. I mean nothing wrong.
We'll see you next week.
Sin, before you sign off, are you playing poker? Never mind, he signed off. Thank you guys for a wonderful game. I just got John off from a sign out. See you guys next week.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, everyone. I was gonna ask, are you still watching Senator? I was gonna ask one question before he disappeared. If you're watching Senator, message in the private chat. I'm wondering if you've got time for a quick chat off here afterwards on Discord or something. And thanks, guys, for a great game as always.
Thank you, Mr. President.
It's okay. You're welcome. Sorry, I've got my camera off, but I couldn't quite couldn't fix myself on the chair, so the best way was just to turn off the camera.
No problem. But in any case, we're going to wrap it up there. Thanks, everyone, again, and I hope you have a good night.
Take care, everyone.
See ya.